you.
What's the kid? What's up, kid? How you doing,
Had a
friend?
snow day today fire.
Oh, snow day. That's interesting. It doesn't really snow in Florida. It snowed one time when I was younger, but other than that, it doesn't really snow here. So I hope you enjoyed the snow. Oh, my camera's a little dusty.
What is a picture that made hair? And the man in his feeling with bitter nerve. What is a woman that really hurt? A demon get better or killing her. What is a relative? Make it repetitive. Never tell someone you
Hold
get
on,
it
that ain't right.
That is a predator. Get
How's it shining off of that?
What is a neighborhood reputable? That is a snitch on a
Oh, okay, I see it.
What is a house with a better view? A family broken in variables. What is a rapper with jewelry? A way that I show my maturity. What if I call on security? They make
After living with snow for your whole life, it gets more annoying than anything most the time.
I would imagine.
It's like the wind lands you in a
What's
snowstorm.
that? Yep. Gotcha.
Asterisk snows day.
Yeah. Hey, there's a people
Just
around here
wanted to
somewhere.
say Dawn love you before I
What's
unrelease
good?
flag,
What's
IRL.
good with you, Calvin? Have a good night. But I'm looking for no, I'm looking for there's a paper sitting around here for the internet bill and whatnot. I'm finna pay a good portion of that, but I don't know what I did with it. If someone, it could be in your room or it could be in my room because it was happening while you was gone. I'll look when I get back. Yeah, probably run into it eventually. Cause it's like $50. I was finna knock some cash off of
Calvin
that.
say Thunder Roll.
Oh shit. Yeah, I look. I got some.
Did you say Thunder?
I agree different. What is do to do?
Kayla Harrison load sold.
Not really. Was you really looking for Kayla Harrison versus Amanda Nunes? Because I wasn't. I'll be honest with you. I was not looking forward to that. I could have cared less. It ain't because they female. It's because Amanda Nunes is the GOAT. I don't believe anyone else is coming close to that. Not even Kayla Harrison. She didn't even build a resume for herself before Challenger. But then again, Amanda Nunes is getting older.
I was really looking forward to it. Broken heart.
It's nice.
It was my fab fight on the card burrito.
Understand. I was looking forward towards a Patty match, Patty and Justice. As long as that match doesn't get screwed, I'm happy.
Rafael Fiziev has been a bonus machine since he signed with the UFC. A lot of people felt like he was destined for future greatness at 155 pounds. Has fought a great strength of schedule, and that theme continues here tonight in this matchup. Topuria gets caught by the inside leg.
Amanda Serrano is trying to step in short notice versus Nunes Lowell.
I thought that was a joke. Who's Amanda Serrano? Is that a boxer or something? Or a kickboxer or something? I honestly thought that was a joke. I didn't think that was real.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt just misses. That could have been lights out.
As a top boxer.
Oh, I mean, that's a good replacement, like quality-wise, ever so slightly, but everybody knows how that match is going to go. Amanda Nunes is going to just pick her down. We're just going to call that it. That'd be some shit if old girl won, though.
2026 is gonna be a crazy year because Izzy, Amelie, and Strickland will have to win if they even
Wait,
win
that's
the
interesting,
challenge
Andy.
for gold again.
She has 2 MMA fights, both won by sub. That's actually very interesting. That's super interesting. Okay, thank you for telling me that. That changes things ever so slightly.
And that one certainly found the target. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Oh, picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be. That shot landed perfect.
Kinda like how Butterbean had 8 submissions in MMA.
I had no idea Butterbean had 8 submissions.
Damage here, but misses with the kick. He's got it going tonight. Beautiful combination of strikes there by Fizzy. That's a big hook. He's hurting the bad, man. That right hook is nasty. Push kick there to the body. All right, so you see some red.
She was asking for the shot on Twitter.
She ain't gonna get it. Dana White's not gonna invite no fucking boxer into MMA. He's gonna invite an MMA fighter.
Dana should just go for it, nothing to
That'd be like Dana White putting in Clarissa Shields. Respectfully, Clarissa Shields is the best female boxer in the world. But that's just like, that's dumb. Like, you know Clarissa Shields loses in MMA. She needs to get some more ground training before we even talk about that.
Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight.
Nice.
Leg kick, that one hurt. That's hard to watch. I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. What a display.
You know, guys, slightly off subject.
Amanda fighting for an interim is disrespectful. And
Yeah, Amanda fighting for an interim is disrespectful.
Nothing to gain with interim and everything to lose.
What do you mean? What do you mean it's nothing to gain? That's the title. I'm not like Justin Gaethje on that. We'll be like, oh, it ain't the real belt. No, interim's the title. It's not undisputed, but it's a title nonetheless. You will get paid like a champion for an interim fight. And for an interim belt. You will get paid like a champion. It still matters. There's nobody can call you undisputed. That's the only issue.
He'll try to bait his opponent in and ultimately use that over-aggressiveness against him. Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect. Absolutely. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused
took it.
as he was on the... He's hurt again.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are...
What? I connected.
Now we're going. Oh, my goodness.
Big left hand there inside.
Interim is a placeholder champion and Amanda is the GOAT. She should never be even close to being a placeholder champion again.
Yeah, but that's not Amanda's fault. That's not them disrespecting Amanda. That's just them not having the interim belt, the undisputed belt available because the champion's injured. You know, that's not a disrespect towards Amanda Nunes. Not necessarily.
Sounds simple, right? Hit and don't.
You got to play cat and mouse. Hit, don't get hit.
Oh, man, what a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. Over the top of his head. If you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Oh, my goodness.
All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to look to set up that hook again?
A little off topic, but you hear the new J. Cole release.
I heard a little bit of it, but I stopped it. I messaged my friend to make a joke with him, saying how J. Cole chooses the worst times to drop tracks. Like, right now is not a good time to drop tracks. The U.S. is having a whole fucking revolt in this bitch. But we ain't listening to no fucking J. Cole right now, bro. We ain't got no time to listen to nothing to what you talking about, nigga. The country is falling apart. Fuck are you talking about? I ain't got no time for that. Respectful.
ASAP Rocky album is tonight.
Oh, ASAP Rocky tonight? His album drop tonight? That's nice. That's nice.
USA is falling apart. Haven't we been doing that?
The ICE niggas is whooping niggas' asses. ICE is out there whooping niggas' asses just for videotaping.
I might listen to that.
ICE is out there. Oh, you made a joke. Oh, you know, you talking about ASAP Rocky album. But nah, ICE is out here fucking snapping to what people are revolting. And some people are talking about, oh, we gotta fight back. You know, it might be time for a revolt. But at the same time, I feel as though I've said this way before this ICE thing became an issue. I said what this man was going to do. I wish I could just clip myself so I could claim being right, because, you know, it feels a little good. But at the same time, I don't enjoy being right because it was so blatantly fucking obvious, and it angers me that people couldn't see that. I said from the jump, what he's going to do is, with these ICE agents, is having them deployed in different cities. What he wants people to do is riot and fight back. He wants them to fight back and cause issues with them. That's why that one National Security Guard officer, that National Guard officer, when she had died and got shot by that random person who literally used to work for the CIA, I won't even say random, but like, I feel like that right there, he expected people to start rioting and start fighting and whatnot, but they didn't. So he couldn't call the insurrection just yet. But then now that people are really fighting back because of the Renee Good killing, niggas is really fucking snapping now. And now he's saying, oh yeah, I'm going to give a call of insurrection. And insurrection means we're not going to be able to get rid of him as a president. He will be able to hold power indefinitely until this shit is under control.
In my opinion, we should just have a real president who's not 85 and has like 60 max and respectful. Y'all remember Obama?
Man, that shit long dead. I remember Obama, but like the time and agency of respect is long dead, bro. Respect in politics died a long time ago. Like, the way they used to speak in politics 20 years ago is nothing compared to where they speak now. They're speaking in two different styles, two entirely different styles on both sides of the spectrum.
You got Izzy winning his next fight?
Yeah, I got Izzy winning. As long as he doesn't get caught with the same shit he got caught with last time. As long as he doesn't get caught switching stance.
Ready to fight? Ready. Right, United Center, Chicago, Illinois, seemingly an annual.
To me, the best way for Joe Piper to beat Izzy is if he wrestles him. Izzy has taken some damage.
This city welcomes the UFC with open arms every single time, and tonight we come with a banger of a fight card.
Oh, beautiful strike attempt there as he lands the hook.
Beautiful hook. Really did a great job of keeping his back hand on his chin, throwing that hook, and putting it exactly where it needs to go. Oh, he didn't like that one. Ooh, big shot, man.
Glad to catch a live. Hope you've been doing well, my guy. Oncoming fist.
Oh, I've been doing good. Well, Gibson, I've been doing good. How you been?
His age chin's been getting worse and worse.
Just rebalancing my style.
Imagine someone this size kicking you with his shin in the inside of your leg. You cannot take many of those kicks.
Oh, nice jab to the dome by Diaz.
He sets this really high pace with the hope that his opponent can't keep up. We've seen him do it.
Under 3 minutes now.
Nice body.
Massive head kick. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John.
I take all opportunities. I
What
don't
weight
discriminate.
class is this?
Lightweight.
It will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Making all these shots count. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Diaz.
That's good, bro. I've been doing okay too, man. I don't know if you remember me, but it's me, Mellow Fellow. YouTube changed my name for some
Oh,
reason.
Mellow Fellow. No, I remember you. For sure, for sure. I ain't seen you in a long time, man. How you been?
Oh, under the chin here.
I hope you've been. Oh yeah, you say you've been good. You say you've been good. But yeah, no, I ain't seen you in a long time. OG. Happy to have you in the stream, man.
Now he's going full mount.
Nice positional control here. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Cole is somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Dono, how do you remember like everyone?
Because there's certain names and profile pictures that I remember, and like alliteration is one thing I really like. And Mellow Fellow, I remember that because the alliteration of the name. I like alliteration a lot.
Yeah, my guy, it's been a while, fam. Super happy to catch a live from ya. Happy New Year and all.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year's, man. Happy New Year's. Honestly, I don't like the way YouTube changed up the names where they're all ats. So like, if I forget
remember
somebody,
you, Henry.
see, he remembers. But I don't remember calling him Henry. That must have been his government. But I hate the fact they changed them all to ats. I don't like that because it's hard for me to remember certain people's names. So I try to remember off the profile pic, and then when they change the profile pic, it's so much harder for me to remember.
But it does excite me for the next round.
This guy knows too much.
My favorite song off this album.
All right, round two. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
You really need some therapy. Real niggas don't need no therapy. What you talking about? You stupid. Everybody's stupid.
High-level mixed martial arts there.
My phone ain't dead. No, it wasn't charging. That's sad. That's alright. Let's focus on this match. He's waiting for a transition.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. As his opponent postures up, he opens it. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Nice body shot. Oh.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
But you gotta remember, I got 5-star punch power.
Oh,
There's no need to even throw out crazy fucking strikes.
All right, so now blood is in. Strike there, he could be in trouble.
Dono ever thinking of fighting in street beefs?
Absolutely. I plan on it actually. Once I get this whole MMA thing started and whatnot. No, I gotta start with my fitness. I plan on getting back started with my fitness, showing y'all how to get fit and all that other shit. You know, for the channel, monetize it. And then yeah, no, for real. I plan on doing street beefs or just amateur MMA. Just because it's like a life bucket list. I want to do some MMA. I'm an MMA nerd. I love everything about it. I even spar with some friends and realized I like the adrenaline. I like the taste of blood in my mouth. I don't know if I like quite getting cut. Not because I don't like needles. I just don't like the aftermath of what you got to do with a cut afterwards. But as far as like the adrenaline and just liking a fight, yeah, I like a fight when it's controlled, when it's sanctioned and controlled. But street fights, oh no, I'm not the type of dude that want to go out and get in a bunch of street fights. Fuck no, I find that to be extremely dangerous.
You gotta live stream it.
Yeah, street fights are extremely dangerous, and like it's very poor for your life choices because you could kill somebody in a street fight totally by accident just by letting their head hit the concrete after you knock them out.
Oh, big knee. Both guys appeared to land there. Under a minute to go. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now.
Getting cut ain't that bad. In wrestling I've been accidentally elbowed and cut, it's not that bad. And a few nosebleeds. The adrenaline.
I don't know how I feel about nosebleeds. Yeah, the initial adrenaline definitely does make the cuts not as bad. Yeah, the initial adrenaline, but it's when you have the moments to calm down and somebody touch it, like that shit hurt. It stings, but it feels like sweat at the same time. Like you'll just be like, what's dripping down my face? And you're like, oh, it's blood. Well, the adrenaline's running, I don't really feel it. But when the fight stops, when everything calms down, oh man, that shit stings like a bitch. Then you realize you really got cut.
Ready. Third round underway. All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really sit down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight.
Nice kick to the body. Both fighters hanging down.
They had me wrestle a girl for some reason and I almost broke her nose off a sprawl.
Good.
Why
That's one
wrestling in
thing.
middle school is
No, wrestling a girl is fine. There's no discrimination in wrestling. That's what I love about it. There's no discrimination. It's about weight classes, baby. Get your weight up, baby. Oh my God.
Biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't
there we
find
go.
a shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Obvious redness on the right side of his body.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I wrestle from 130 pounds to 138 at 5 feet 11. So I'm tall and skinny. I walk around at 137-ish. Wrestling is the best thing I've ever did.
Oh, big right hand, yes. Oh, you see his high-level footwork.
My controller disconnected.
That hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell, John.
My controller disconnected for a moment. We're good, though.
Trying to walk his opponent back into his hook side, his big power side, so he'll keep baiting out little punches with no intent to land, just to get his opponent where he needs him to be to land that kill shot.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to
Just needs you against the cage.
and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he
Damn it.
missing, and by doing that, he's missing.
Damn it.
Dono, something that most people don't understand about weight in combat sports is that if you're doing amateur fighting, do not.
Yes, sir.
Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish. Seconds.
Got him. Yes, sir. Come on. Quit playing with me, pussy. Quit playing with me.
I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Everybody here
It ain't over till it's over. And the Mamba
Your
spirit
record in
prevails.
amateur doesn't fully matter yet, so don't put your health fully on the line like that yet.
My nigga, listen to me real close, wrestling time. Any man that hops in the ring with me when it comes to real life MMA, they are going to have to face almost 30 years of trauma, toxic masculinity, anger, regret, and sorrow. I'm going to fight calm. But the moment that I knock them down, Russell, I don't give a fuck that it's amateur. You better pray the ref saves him. Protect yourself at all times. We're going to try to beat that man's life out of him. Legally. But that's just me, though.
Crowd.
That's just me, though. That's just me, though. I'm telling you. Low-key a little built for this. Part of the reason why I don't get fights too much, 'cause I'm afraid I'm going to kill somebody. That's why I want to get in a trained sanction fight. That way a ref could like break it up. You know, I want to fight, but I don't want to kill nobody. But you know, I gotta have that self control to not do that. You know, that's why I don't like these actual street fights. I don't know if I got the restraint to not keep beating that nigga. Hey, Snapchat level 3. Let's go.
I feel that 100 points.
Indeed. See? My little fellow gets it. He understands. I'm a happy dude, but this violence lives in me, baby.
My wrestling coach said I have some of the most heart he's ever seen. Hearing your coach say that is the best feeling ever. At wrestle, yeah, that's one of the best things a coach can see, and you keep going, man.
I said I'm not changing the movement tonight because I told you to wait 30 minutes. You have to remember that. I told you to give it a moment. I'm going to put you to bed now. All right. Let me get this next level. Well, get this next fight in and go ahead, put this old lady to sleep and move about the day. Yeah, damn. That's crazy. Yeah, I was losing that fight. I always start out good in round 1. Always start out good in round 1. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have some good matches tonight online career. I'm feeling good. I ain't gonna lie. Recently I've been having this weird thought. Like, yeah, it could be a thing with age, probably because I'm getting older and it's more of a thought. But I've been having a bit of a slight existential crisis ever so slightly these past 24 hours. I was just having thoughts about my own existence and whatnot, and like the value of it and all that other stuff. And it's like, this shit
Man, I
stresses
had
me
to
out.
come back. Work without entertainment is weird.
Mati! The man, the myth, the legend. Welcome back, man. I didn't expect to see you back so soon. How you been, man? How you been?
Ooh, and he caught the kick. And they separate.
He got taken down.
Oh, good
Yeah, let's
entry
go
there.
ahead
Take
and
the
wrap
fight
this
to
up.
the grappling realm. Now we'll see what he can do from here, champ.
This is exactly where he wants to be. Look for him to try to use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
Diaz is attempting to...
Guess my timing is great as usual.
Yep.
What's up with you, Maine?
Oh, not much, man. I was just telling him,
Really good job to land
oh,
these
man,
strikes from top position. And there
about
it is,
my
another
recent
strike on the ground gets through. All right, opens the guard, now stacked guard.
24-hour just...
He's over his opponent.
I don't know. I had some thoughts recently that's been bothering me.
Very nice.
And I feel iffy. I feel like I'm thinking too much on it. Like, oh my God, he did a fucking rolling thunder and got dropped by a jab. What a shame.
Oh, another ground strike gets through.
I feel that Dono, that's why I had to take a break from smoking, cause it started giving me those type of thoughts. Just try to stay focused. Oh.
I wouldn't say it was a weed. The only reason why I wouldn't say it's necessarily the weed is just The weed helped my thoughts slow down, helped me think a little more clearly. Because I think I just got undiagnosed ADHD because my thoughts be moving kind of rapid when I don't smoke. But no, it's just I was having a talk with a friend the other day. We were just talking about
allergic to weed at one point.
We're having just talks about the future and whatnot and all that other stuff.
Existential crisis. Life feeling like it's going nowhere and not gonna matter in the end. I just powered through that shittle now.
Yeah, powering through it is a bitch.
Not staying still.
But no, it feels more like, for me personally, it's not like it feels like it's going nowhere. It feels like this motherfucker here.
Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Pretty good ground
Jesus.
here. He told us
Yeah, nah, I'm not saying it was the but I love it. I just meant for me, but with her way those thoughts are sometimes draining.
This man has embraced it.
Yeah.
Well, he's got his back now. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, these ground.
No, Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus, save me.
His opponent's on Beach Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight. Oh, he flattens him on his back now.
Yep, just gotta fight like real life. Just keep rolling over. Keep rolling over till the ref pull him off. There. Jesus. But no, for me it's more like
Your ground and pound defense is cheeks, my brother.
I made it though.
Conversation you and your friend were having about, if you don't mind sharing.
Oh yeah, no, I don't mind sharing it. But I do gotta put the Gramps to bed right after this match. So let me put her to bed and then we can talk about it because it'll just be a long talk or whatnot. But the synopsis of it kind of feels like, boy, next time you do that shit, I'm taking your life.
No worries.
No. Oh my god, this dude is fighting so fucking weird.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show.
But
get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off. Take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Right there.
What up, Dono?
Nah. What's good with your TT? Bitch! Ah, God damn it! God damn it! God damn it!
Oh! The jab followed by the right hand.
Bitch! Bitch!
There again.
Oh, nice knee, nice knee.
You are cheesy. Bitch!
Oh, that's big.
Damn.
This is crazy round of fight.
Dude, fight so weird. I'm just say, please don't put me in mount. Whatever you do, don't let me get in mount. All gas, no brakes, eh? Let's test you out. You seem very confident on the feet. What?
Blocked. Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Oh, he passes the half guard.
How the fuck does he get the transition before I do?
Look at that, he set it up. Yep, that guillotine's deep. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Big
Oops.
landed by him now. All right, so perhaps
Gotta move right away. Don't let him adjust.
there is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
He's very
Jesus.
he is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on.
Get off of me.
Back to the feet.
Oh, Shit.
Well, if you are a young
Hold
striker,
on. Yeah, go ahead, Tom. Do your thing.
watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You could tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be.
Oh, why did I hesitate?
Land that shot.
Why did I hesitate? I should have just took that shit.
Here's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it's got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the store.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike.
You haven't played in a while.
Ready to fight? Ready?
It's probably like 2 days. 2 days. Maybe 3 at the max.
This crowd is going
I don't give a fuck about none of that. What the fuck are you talking about?
all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see who can continue down the path and really try and finish this fight.
Diaz's eye is starting to swell shut.
Oh, right into mouth.
Where you going, buddy? Fight's right here, remember?
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Fight's right here, remember?
That was nice.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Diaz is in half guard now. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Now drops inside that
Just doing
guard.
simple transitions.
Guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He's got the sub locked in.
What's pissing me off is that he's not taking the sub.
Let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Oh, man.
Nah. Bryson, all the disciples. I can't even hit him with the respect. I can't hit him with the respect. I don't see it. I don't see it, nor do I feel it. Boy, boy.
Dono, we gotta rock, brother, you down? Damn.
We got a rock. Oh, yeah, I'm down. I just gotta put the old lady at bed real quick. I'm thinking about what I could have done differently. I could have been sharper on the ground because there was a lot of transitions. Like, I didn't realize he was doing simple transitions to the third round. So I was like, bro, he's doing no fakes. The only fake he's doing is in full guard. If we're in half guard and he's trying to get the full guard, it's the real one every single time. He doesn't fake that. I should have picked up on that a little sooner. So I guess mental
I
sharpness
ain't
was the
even
thing I
gonna
lacked.
lie.
Yeah. Don't lie to me, Monty. Don't lie to me. This is going to be an interesting talk tonight. You know what? Yeah, let me hurry up and put this
That
old
was
lady to
just
sleep.
straight ass.
No, it was straight ass. I think I'm just a little rusty. It was straight ass. But, what was I going to get ready to say? Yeah, we'll have a talk.
You could have taken his ass down from the first RD. Once you saw that tricky movement, you are seasoned enough to know when to pivot. Fucking.
Yeah. Good point. Yeah. I knocked him down first round. That's how I got him to the ground initially. I didn't even choose to wrestle him. I just naturally got to wrestling from the knockdown. I would say that'd be the mistake I made in that fight. I never once consciously chose to wrestle him until it was too late. I would say that for sure. But also the ground and pound I took in round one disencouraged me from wrestling because it felt like I should not get on the ground with him like he was really like that almost. But it was also throwing me off because every time he had the sub, he didn't go for the sub. He just took the mount. And it made me think like, is he just really, really good at the ground game? He's just refusing to go for the sub out of pity and disrespect? Or is he like not choosing to go for the sub because he actually is not good at subs and he prefers to go for the ground and pound? I think it was the latter. But yeah, Look at
I
you.
have trouble with you on the ground, so I know you could submit someone early, if not make them quit.
Oh, for sure. Oh, TT. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, when you put it like that, oh yeah, I can get a lot of these niggas out
That
there
was
first
worse
round.
than when Chump read out a private note in front of the press.
Yeah, yeah, it was worse than that. Hey, Massimil, you know they whooping niggas' asses now, right? They whooping niggas' asses just for filming. I been on them niggas' asses, boy. Just straight beat down. It ain't funny, but like, shit, bro. Shit don't feel like America. Talking about some door-to-door searches. Nigga, what? The door-to-door what? Tripping. Yeah, let me go knock this old lady out real quick. I'm gonna be right back. We're gonna have a real good talk about this particular thing. It's an interesting talk, a very in-depth
Yup,
talk.
and NATO is about to go night-night.
Yep, and that's sad too. He was about to take NATO away because his dick is small and he likes to fuck kids and suck dick of former presidents, you know, that type shit. Be right back.
Not again. Dono got so high he floated out the house. At Dirty Knot, Dono is feeling a little down already. He ain't floating anywhere soon. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning? "15 men on the dead man's chest, yo ho ho and a bottle of rum." "Drink and the devil had done for the rest, yo ho ho and a bottle of rum." BBW Pog. What? BDSM. The sails were in tatters and the rigging was less, yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. LMK when to send it, bro. As I walked out one morning fair, 'twas there I met a lady rare. She said, kind sir, I'm in despair. For I'm bound to South Australia. I asked her what she wanted there. She said to live without a care, to sing and dance without a pair, for I'm bound for South Australia. Anyone want to fight?
I'm back. I'm back. I can fight you, TT. Just let me roll up first, and I got you. My bad, y'all. Took so long. I had to change the sheets. Pissing and shit of sheets, you know. But yeah. So who all we got here, man? Just say here if you're here, so I can remember who all here, because I was talking to everybody about stuff. I want to know if, who all here. Mellow fellow, you still here, man? I know my auntie's still here. Should be.
TT wants that smoke Dono.
Yeah, TT thinks he can catch me at a weak point. We're gonna see. We are gonna see. We are going to see. We'll see how much smoke TT really about.
TT saw that last fight and thought lol easy dub.
I don't blame him for thinking that if that's what he thought. I don't blame him. I was looking like an easy dub out there. I was looking mad easy. I was looking like a layup. In
I'm
fact.
still here, bro.
Oh, okay, bet. All right, so we can get back to the conversation. The main two people I wanted to make sure was here
Play
was
on time
Matamel.
in Dono. I'm playing wild tonight.
Okay, let me roll up for it. But yeah. So my friend asked me a few basic questions. He's one of my good close friends. Someone I would consider to be an intellectual
TT, did
equal
you know you were fighting me the other day?
in some
You
regards.
gonna let him speak to you like that, Dono?
Nah, man. No, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I ain't even gonna talk no trash, man. I talk with these hands. I gotta show him these hands, man. But yeah, that good friend of mine. So we were having a conversation just about just status on life and whatnot, what we're doing in life and all that shit. And he was asking me about like what I'm gonna do about the grandma situation, and like he's expressing that we should be working towards getting her in the nursing home pretty much and whatnot. And like doing that. But apparently my granddad's insurance or whatever the fuck couldn't cover that shit for a long period of time anyways and whatnot, unless it was like an emergency. But even then, like it only got a certain amount. So she had to kind of like rehab as quick as possible back when she hurt her foot to get back to the house because, we weren't going to be able to afford to keep doing that. But pretty much he suggests that we put her in the
If
nursing
TT
home.
said that to me, I'd give myself diarrhea just so I could print some solid traffic lines on his dead body.
Damn. Shit. Oh, damn. So passionate, Matsumo.
Moza don't know Dono and I go back like a butt crack. All our fights are shits and giggles, 100 points rolling on the floor laughing.
Yes, sir. Roll up this Einstein. Yeah, like he was suggesting that for my sake, pretty much. He was just like, y'all should get her in the nursing home, man. You shouldn't have to take care of this. Like, you gotta think about your
Moza
own
would
life and
play
shit.
it before.
But at the same time, I'm just like,
Yeah,
he
you
doesn't.
have.
It's good to take to hear advice from a friend that's outside my situation, but what this lady means to the family. My grandma Mary means a lot to the family because she done took care of 3 generations of kids, 3 generations. Like she didn't have to. It's just the parents wasn't shit here and whatnot. And also, this is a crack era. The crack era ruined a lot of families. Yes, I do have people in my family that were crack babies and or smoke
What
crack.
was it like, Moza?
Not me though. My genetics are cool. I am no crack baby. But yeah. And it's just like she done took care of 3 generations of people. And honestly, and she always done had this house all my life. And honestly, it just feels like the best I can do for my grandmother in life. I can't give her the world, but the least I can offer her is that she dies in her house. That's all she want to
TT,
do.
let the man speak for a minute.
That man she just wanna die in her own house. I'm like, I can't be mad at that, bro. I really can't. I feel like that's what every old person wants. They want to die in their house. They don't want to die in no hospital, cooped up, surrounded by nurses and all that other bullshit, or like be dying in the hospital and the nurses call us and shit. And we gotta hurry up and get to the nursing home, and she died before we get there, and like she just died in an unfamiliar place. Like I've witnessed what the nursing home does to the mind. It dwindles an old person if they're not working on their mind. And my grandma wasn't the type of person to work on her mind too much. So I saw her health kind of decline kind of quickly a little bit in a way. But she was getting healthier. She was losing weight. But like just a mental decline and all that. It did a lot. Just being all up in that room by herself all the time. So it's just like I don't know if I could put my grandma through that in all honesty. Yeah, so that feels a little iffy on me there. So he asked about that, and he was asked about like what job I plan on getting, and the way me and him disagree on when it comes to like our philosophy on this whole not philosophy.
That's fair, Dono.
Yeah, what the part that me and him disagree on when it comes to just like in general stuff, when it comes to this whole job thing, is where like I can't work for money. I just don't have it in me anymore to just work a job that I absolutely fucking hate for money. I ain't saying let me be super ecstatic. I'm just saying let me work a simple job where I don't stress myself out at the job to come back home to more stress. Like my home life wasn't as stressful. It'd be much, much easier. I would be.
This is a sensitive subject for sir, and your grandma, from the sounds of it, has paid her dues to her family, and if it's within the realms, if
Yes, literally, that's how I feel on it. But at the same time, part of me has like this self-deprecation thing where I'm always looking out for
I
other
can
people,
offer some perspective on making money.
and I'm always like being there for people. I've always been the responsible one, the mature one, taking care of kids, even while I'm a kid, being the older brother. I'm the oldest brother of 8 kids, on my mom's side at least. Damn, you made me break my blunt.
Really starting to do a nice job stringing his shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body,
But
his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not.
woo. But yeah, pretty much I don't want it to be about his ethnicity or anything like that. But my friend is
I
Jewish.
always thought of work like I would prefer to do some work that has practical applications. Another off-stream inspired be me.
Nice. What's good with you, Roland? But yeah, like it's the work. It ain't got made me be super inspired. Like why work at Five Guys? It was not that bad working at Five Guys in my opinion.
For old BBWS.
Wow. You wow, Rob. What's good with you, Rob? But yeah, I just feel like while I was working at Five Guys, I have a small passion for cooking. I like cooking. I like cooking meals for people. I like helping people have a good meal and be satisfied of what they got. I like doing that. But the issue with that job was sometimes the youngest wasn't on. Working with young people kind of annoys me a little bit because their comedy and their immaturity.
Primarily to enjoy seeing my own work help people and shit. I didn't want money to be that important for my work.
Dummy? Yeah, that's how I feel though. Like I don't like working for money. I don't like working a job because it pays good. Because I have this weird thing in my mind to where I don't like. I don't know how to describe it. It's the manic depressive shit.
For money, aren't I just selling my time for money?
Thank you. You get it, Monster. That's basically what it feel like, bro. It feel like I'm selling my soul for a price.
I like to look at it as you were chosen for that role. You were chosen to be the leader for your siblings. I can tell by how articulate you are.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And yeah, that is it. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It's one of the things I questioned this time was like the value of my life. What does it really fucking matter? Not to get too depressive, but I thought to myself, I'm like, bro, my little brothers look up to me so much. They look up to me so much. My little brother, he likes learning about stocks from me. He likes talking to me, hanging out with me, smoking with me. And it's like, damn, man, they care about me a lot. I can never leave this world and leave them alone. Like, they need me more than anything, but I feel like I ain't even there for myself. Like, it bothers me. Something just feels wrong. And it's like, I could switch over to a mode in my mind, be more selfish and whatnot, and just care about myself more, but like, it's just like I feel like I'm stretched so many different ways. Like even in the household now, I manage the household.
So, I learned about this old philosopher that talked about how money is actually a morally good thing in society.
Talk to me. Let me hear it. But just like I feel like I have to manage like even the arguments in this house. I manage the arguments. If it wasn't for me, my grandma and my granddad probably would be fighting. My grandma would be Baker active if it wasn't for me being here because she'd be doing wild shit. She got dementia. So, you know.
I can relate, bro. It feels like you spread yourself thin for everyone else, but that's just not in people like us.
Yeah, bro. Literally, bro. Literally, that's how I feel, bro. I feel like I can always give
Money,
people
when
good
earned in
advice
an
and all that
honest
shit.
manner and spent in an honest manner, just helps a society earn a good living.
So, helps the society earn a good living. What you mean by that? Good counter. But you know, no, that's interesting. I like that. I like that perspective. But yeah, it's just like the way I feel, bro. I'm a simple man, bro. I'm a very simple man. I'm not a man of that likes want to have things of wealth.
Earning money just so you can spend it supporting honest workers, that is a morally good action.
Yeah.
Hey, we back on up.
Yes, sir, Tech. We back on UFC. We having a nice little philosophy talk about life and just the shit I've been going through. We having a good talk. You can join at any point, you know, jump rope in if you want. I'm fighting TT right now.
He needs to get the fight in his wheelhouse, and that is on the ground in the grappling. I don't know, man. Pride is a weird thing, and it seems
but
like he's fighting with pride tonight.
Yeah, it feels like how do I put it?
Nice punch lands over the top.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Suppose you earn some money and you use it to trade with a local business person who spends time making pots and pans.
Yes, sir.
At Mosamills at 2,939. I just don't find it honest when the pay doesn't equal the labor. Other than that, I agree.
Yeah, that's one other thing I found an issue with, like with warehouse jobs. True. I feel that, Moses. Well, like warehouse jobs, they cool and all, but to an extent, because it feels like I be working so hard. It depends on the warehouse. Some warehouses work is minimum, but you gotta get the job to find out if it's minimum.
But you are also supporting another person earn money and keep their head high.
Second round, he has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the
Nah.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know we still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head. Oh, landed some big shots too.
But yeah, I don't like working for money anymore. I like working.
So ultimately, money is fundamentally a good thing both to earn and to spend.
Yeah, true. But I feel like with capitalism, it ain't even like that no more. Who are we really helping besides billionaires live an easier life nowadays? Yeah, we're helping billionaires nowadays. It's not like the 1950s where when we bought a pair of shoes off a corner store, they would go to the mom and pop shop. The capitalism is snapped in the U.S., bro. We're helping Jeff Bezos and them. We're helping them live an easier life. The people that are getting paid shit wages and whatnot are not living an easier life off our dollars. And we're always going to go where the cheaper price is because this economy fucking sucks. So we can't help that we're not willing to pay the extra $2 or $1 to go to the mom and pop shop for this.
That's a separate issue at Dono and at Gibsonite.
True. That is true. That is a separate issue. That's a little more of a different category. But it's just like, yeah, we always gonna go for Walmart because it's cheaper. I can't blame a nigga for wanting cheaper groceries.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Topuria gets absolutely
Bitch! Come here, TT.
First, we need to establish that earning and spending money is morally good.
Woo.
Man, these guys have some chins on them.
Then comes the issue of labor exploitation. Well, money isn't the issue, it's the love of money that causes greed and that allows the people with money to oppress us and keep wages low.
Yeah, nah, you're right. You're right, Gibson. AKA Mellow Fellow. Ah.
The love of money can go two ways.
Honestly, I feel like the love of money. I'm actually with Gibson on this one. I feel like the love of money is the root of all evil. Greed is definitely the root of all evil, and some people are like, "Oh, I want $1 million."
You can love money
That's
so
like
you
a
want
bit
to
of
earn a
greed.
lot of it and spend it to help people be employed.
Nah, good shit. Damn, I'm mad you pulled on that, bro. I thought that was my moment. Good shit, man. Good shit. But yeah, no, I feel like when a person wants $1 million or like multiples of millions of dollars, that's like it's cool, but that is like the love of money. That's the greed. That's how a billionaire wants another million, another
If you
billion.
love money because you want to hoard it, that's when it becomes corrupt.
No, some niggas don't even want to hoard it. Some niggas just want to spend it and on dumb shit. I feel like that right there, in a way, is still the root of all evil. Like, think about the mega church pastors, the ones that Drewski made fun of. Like the mega church pastors, they not hoarding that money. They definitely not hoarding that money. They spending that bitch, boy. Nigga, Christian Dior, because I walk in the blood of Christ. Like, come on, bro. Like, oh man, those niggas, they be spending that bitch. But nah,
One can vote going y'all. But, if you are a billionaire, you can employ so many people. There's nothing bad about that.
I'll be honest with you. I feel like there's no such thing as an ethnical billionaire unless you went through a divorce. There's no such thing as an ethnical billionaire because at least in America, the way I shit up, you have to exploit niggas to hit that bill. If you want to hit that bill, you may have to do it in the slowest way possible. If you want to do it morally right, but it may never happen. You have to exploit niggas to be a billionaire. Look at all the billionaires and tell me they're not exploiting niggas. They absolutely are. The money they make compared to the employees is absolutely ridiculous. I know what you're saying. Hey, it's their right to that money. It's their company, their money. They're the boss. Yada yada. Cool, cool. But in the 1925s, early America, when times was great and whatnot, besides racism, when times was great and whatnot, they weren't.
Yo, I'm getting a stop. Well, billionaire or millionaire. Point is, wealth enables you to help others earn an honest living and live with dignity. Exactly, you can't get that money without being corrupt.
Millionaire? Maybe, yeah. Maybe a millionaire, yeah, but a million doesn't mean as much as it used to mean. Millionaire, maybe. Billionaire? Fuck no. You gotta fuck somebody over somewhere. You have to. And also, you gotta rub shoulders with other billionaires that are clearly fucking other people over.
Ready to fight? Ready.
I've been losing, bro. I was number 17. Now I'm not in the world.
It happens, Timmy. What's good with you, Timmy?
Follow suit on that edict here early in this fight.
Fighting behind a nice jab.
Tried to set up the straight left,
Bitch.
but he missed.
Don't do that.
Here's the thing, you can absolutely fuck other people over for money.
Not if you're a morally
I
just
dropped
man.
the blunt.
Oh yeah, your
God,
bitch
let
can't
them
fuck.
do that to ye.
You know she is. But yeah, nah, I feel like I lean a little more on the a little more on the moralistic side,
I'm
and
good, bro. They good on the defense. But being wealthy is ultimately a morally good thing. For reasons I already shared. Y'all agree? I can smell
no, not necessarily. Well, not necessarily. Not every wealthy person is morally good. Because just solely because it depends on when they achieve said wealth. Because when you get fame or wealth, it kind of stunts your growth as a person. You kind of like stay the same and
it.
immature.
Saying every wealthy person is good.
Oh yeah. Okay, no, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I'm saying the abstract concept of being wealthy is good.
Bitch.
This must be Dono podcast.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Timely defense there Huge block for him.
It's just only reason why I feel a disagreement with it, because in America, with the way capitalism has evolved.
That's like saying being armed is a morally good thing.
Yeah, nah, I just feel like with the way America's rocking right now, bro, with the way capitalism has evolved, I feel like there was a point in time where that was true, but with the way monopolies and all this shit works, I feel like it's not that way no more. It's not the way it used to be. It doesn't hold that same moral goodness nowadays, simply because companies can.
For the betterment of mankind.
But Rob, if America truly believed being armed is for the great, well, I'm not saying you say America believes, but if we as a country truly believe that, then we wouldn't mind Iran having nuclear weapons. We wouldn't be trying to stop other people from having nuclear weapons at all. We would just let them have it. But no, we don't believe that. We only believe people that are just should be armed.
I'm not talking about what you do with the tools. I'm saying the tool itself is good. Money is a tool. What you do with is the determining factor on if it's a morally good thing or not.
Let me present something new to the conversation. Here's the thing, how I view money. I don't view money as in, like, let's say you say you want $1 million. I don't say that I want $1 million because I feel like that puts it manifestation-wise into a bracket of just money. I like abundance.
Is always just baby.
I just want abundance. Abundance means having more than what I need and everything I need during that time, pretty much. I would like abundance over a certain amount of money. Like, if doing the morally right thing as a business person or as an employee got me $100K a year, and they told me I can make more than $100K a year, I wouldn't go to make more than $100K a year if it risks moral corruption. I would just keep my $100K and just rock with it like that because I have abundance, and that would just keep the greed from.
Means so that is not a bad thing unless said means are corrupt.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Yo, is it hacking classes out here?
There's no hacking classes. I don't know what you talk about.
I'm saying money, irrespective of what it is being used, is a good thing.
Big knee there. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Well, think about it like this, Mossy. Let's throw a little nuance in it. Let's say someone offered a mother to drop a package off at a porch, and her child was dying of like cancer or some shit, and the amount of money that they offered them was like an amount to be able to take care of the cancer. But that package, she has to knowingly know that that package is a bomb and it's going to hurt multiple people. Is that money just free from the evil because she's taking that money and doing a good thing by saving her child's life with it? Or is that money just neutral just because like it's about what each person's doing with it? Because I feel like that money, the fact that she took that money and the means of why she took that money, I feel like it doesn't matter the good of the cause. You took the money and it cost a life. It's the root of all evil. It's the greed of needing to get the money by any means and not caring about the method of which you have to get that money. All right. I'm sorry.
Another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
She took the money knowing it's gonna take a life, not she foul. Yeah, all money isn't good money, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think that's why I'm getting at. All money isn't good money. Because, like, yeah, she took it and did a good thing by saving the child's life, but, like, I feel like... Are you sure they'd be hacking you?
Fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. Knee on belly.
20 seconds to go. Start raining those elbows. Start raining those Poirier's elbows. Looking to pass here, denied by the opponent.
All cat face isn't good cat face.
Have a seat.
What a fight so far. Well, DC, this is what the fans
I learned that in my later years of life. Not all sex is the same. Let me put it like that. Not all sex is the same.
Yeah, well, I'm pacing Hack Me on Snapchat and got my family number. That's why I wanna know how to hack. And sometimes,
Yeah, Timmy, as your internet unk, I would like to tell you that you gotta get out of this tit for tat energy, big dog. Just because someone does that to you, that doesn't mean you have to learn to do it to them. That's how we got to that cheese meta style of clinch spamming. Just because it works for others
different
and
strokes
it's
for different
effective,
folks.
that don't mean you do it right back to the rest of the community. You become the evil that you're disagreeing with. Pretty much. So it's like, you can't be mad at a nigga hacking, but all right, I'm gonna hack too. All right, then you can't get mad about hacking ever again because you're just the same. You're no different from him. Y'all got the same amount of greasy in you, pretty much.
Nice job by Dustin Poirier. Oh, big shots from the top.
More or less in tip attack energy is dumb, G. Don't work with tip attack energy. It won't do you any good in life. It's like, it's the same thing with gun violence almost.
That is a little hypocritical.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so you get it, Andy. Yeah, it wouldn't work good in life.
Rubber guard form now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think?
Did you let me go?
Fighter is trying to do?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down from around his neck, shove it down.
All right, so he's setting up for a submission here. Oh, compromising spot here.
Stop disrespecting me. Darcy!
You telling the truth about that, bro? Okay, I'm back. Let me respond to Dono's analogy first.
Oh man, that was all these actions, though, these big actions gotta wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Control the hands. Control the hands.
Well, ground and pound 101, and now you start to see some swelling appear.
Get off of me. Oh, almost at it. No.
Moicano's back inside control here.
No. You're not getting this. You're not getting this. What are you doing? I'm no punk bitch.
The woman kills a lot of other people for the life of her child.
But he stayed calm, slipped his arm out, and now he's safe.
I thought it was not that.
Triangle, watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his
You know I'm gonna fight every single last one of these, bro. You know I'm gonna fight all of them.
The only reason this action is not morally wrong is because it comes to a simple question.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back
This.
to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spin a lot.
Ah.
He's hurting bad here. You cannot sit in this position. Referee
No.
has no choice but to stop the fight.
I'm gonna fight to the end, you bastard.
Oh, big elbow. He passed
Ah.
the guard.
Final 30 seconds of this third round. Oh,
Is it moral or immoral to act in instinct such that the action is almost impossible to avoid?
and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's
Ah. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit.
Huge win tonight.
holy smokes.
Yes.
Let me reconstruct that analogy to reflect this question.
Yeah, reconstruct it, because I'm a little confused on it. I ain't gonna cat with you. Because if we're talking about instincts, niggas be having instincts.
Sometimes, bro, is
What are you doing to them? Because I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never did nothing to make a nigga hack my
someone's holding
shit.
your hand over fire. The person tells you if you move your hand, 100 people will die.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest.
You cannot possibly keep your hand on that fire.
Declaring the winner by...
Yes, but I feel like that's physical pain. That separates from like emotional
Are
pain.
you wrong for instinctively pulling away?
No, but I feel like that separates from emotional pain, because like in the instinct of a mother wanting to protect their child and whatnot, or save their child, that is usually implied that all mothers or most mothers have it, but not all mothers have it. There's been some mothers that
I
have
would
sold
argue
their
that a
child the
mother
fuck
will
out.
keep their hand over the fire to protect their child.
Some mothers will sell their child the fuck out, bro. I done seen it.
Many mothers have burned to death protecting their child.
Yeah, no, it happens. No, the power, the love of the child is there, but some people don't have it.
Well,
That
on
shit don't
Grand
click
Theft
for some
Auto, I
people.
was a man is killing everybody, blowing people. Cars up and fussing with them, cussing them out where everybody see.
I don't know what you did to make them that mad. Honestly, I have no idea what you did to make them that mad.
Some people may not have it, but some people do, and there's no way to know.
True, there's no way to know till you get there. Yeah. And I pray to God no one ever has to get there.
So we can't use that information to determine the morality of an action.
You ready to fight?
Yeah.
Ready. Good.
But would that make the mother analogy like a little off? Wouldn't it make it like slightly a little off on the morality? That would just be assuming that she's one of those mothers that would risk their life for the child. Or risk anybody's life for the child.
No, if you say me a Grand Theft Auto, you are understand I'm annoying. I'll be killing and killing too. I'm making the lobby.
Oh, he lands a big left hand.
Oh my goodness! Oh!
I would say that because both actions can be justified to be moral and immoral.
Shot is blocked there by Strickland. All right, so he lands another hook. He's already landed several in the round. That one might have been the most significant.
That was the best one. But what I like about him throwing this punch over and over again, he just has a...
Calling it either way is inconclusive.
Yeah. It does make it a little bit inclusive. I feel like we might have to change the analogy, but I do feel as though greed.
I would categorize that situation as an action that cannot be judged morally.
Yeah. I would agree. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, no, that can't be judged morally. That's very subjective. It all depends. It also depends on the culture.
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job. Oh, nice.
That brings me to the second question.
Stop it. Stop it.
And being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Quick jab. "90 seconds to go in our opening round." He's looking for that left hand. Not there. All right, so he continues to attack that area above the knee and digging right into that thigh.
He's digging into the thigh. He's doing a great job of recognizing that that's something that...
Should we work for capitalism? Or should we all work to make sure nobody is homeless or hungry instead of making the rich richer? Yo, I played all day and lost my
I feel like
points.
capitalism is not a workable thing. I feel like it eventually has a limit to it if we don't regulate it appropriately. It's not like it can't work. It's just like right now with lobbying and like the current people in power and whatnot, unless like it's some revolutionized thing where somebody changes the laws on lobbying where people can't lobby.
The question does not ask whether money, as an abstract, is moral or not.
Hold on, let me pull the chat up. I have to look at it again.
When he gets up off that stool, 60 seconds here to recover. The onus is on his corner to keep his head in the fight. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful.
Money, as an abstract, is morally good.
Shit, I just saw this message. Whenever you're ready, shit, we can do it tonight, we can do it tomorrow, whatever.
Second round underway.
Well, I gotta take a
Money
moment to
is the
look at that.
means to a dignified life. Therefore, it is moral.
There's monks that live without money. They don't function in that format. They live off the land. So technically, money is not a thing to a dignified life. In the stage of capitalism or any type of government, maybe yes then. But as far as like overall on like general, no, not necessarily. There's some places in the world where they would disagree with that statement.
Really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone.
I could argue that the monks are performing a service for food. That is trade.
What service?
Every kick lands.
If they're living off the land, what service? What job does a monk work? Are you talking about the ones that teach like the students or something? Like,
You wonder if just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's hard to really
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, buckled him there. Beautiful shot to the body.
If they're purely living off the land, then okay, but that still doesn't disprove the money is not a means for a dignified living.
well, how do you know they're not having a dignified living without money?
Those two situations are not mutually exclusive.
Oh, actually, no. Actually, not. Think about it. Yeah, no. I based it, well, a little bit based off of my religion and the spiritual teachers I look up to. I would say, nah, I can't agree to money being the exact dignified living, just solely because, I don't know if you know anything about it, but just enlightenment is just, if a person's enlightened, like, they don't really need money. They're truly at peace. There's nothing else needed. That's part of the reason why the monks do what they do, is to reach that stage of
I
enlightenment.
should play. Try to gain on my point tonight, back or play tomorrow.
That's all up to you, G.
I can't imagine.
I understand that they don't need money.
One body shot away from this guy just not being able to stand. Tough. The biggest shot that he's landed all.
But the fact that they don't need money does not mean that a person who needs money can't do so in dignity. One situation can't disprove the other.
Yeah, but the thing that I'm
Therefore,
tacking
they're not
on,
mutually exclusive.
but the thing I'm tacking on right there is the thing of a dignified life. That would be kind of subjective. If they feel dignified in their life and valued in their life and at peace with their life, is that not a dignified life without money? Yes, it can mean something to someone else, but that means it's not overall exclusive overall, which kind of makes a statement not like a overall strong statement in all throughout. It's more of a case-by-case statement. That's what it would end up making. It wouldn't make it a end-all, be-all. Gotcha. Woo, I fucked up.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Oh!
Nice.
It's not subjective for a person to work honestly and earn a means of living through money.
No, I mean the statement that money is the root of living morally subjective life. No, a morally decent life or something like that you said. It's that original statement that becomes null and void due to people having the nuances of living life without money, living off the land. There's people in America that do that. They live off the land, kill what they need to eat, natural resources. They don't need money.
Oh, I see. There's a slight difference in what I'm trying to say.
And they feel very dignified in their life. If anything, some people are jealous of them. Please
I'm
let me go.
saying money is a way of living a dignified life, not the only way.
Oh, A way? Oh yeah,
No.
yeah, of course then. No, so what's good with your baby? How you doing, friend?
So we have passed the midway point in
I'm
the
over here
fight.
putting the mitts on
But
TT.
here's what I'm arguing.
Punches to the body are really starting to take its toll.
Okay,
What's up, Dono? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing all right.
Money's entire purpose is to provide a way for a dignified life.
Look at him.
That's the entire goal of money.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attack.
That's an interesting statement.
Because the purpose of money is morally good, money is good.
He's throwing every part of
Hey, Mozamil.
Money is subjective. Nah,
Doing a really good job of throwing
I feel like no,
those
money is not good. Money is subjective. It's about what you do with the money. You can't necessarily point in good. If money was good, then we wouldn't be having war in countries and murdering the brown people. Damn it! I thought I had that. Good shit, good shit. I don't know how I got knocked out. With some head health still left. But damn, good shit. Mad respect. Mad respect.
This is certainly exactly what he was looking for here.
Oh. T. Boy, you're a toughie. I really thought I had you that time. I thought I was doing something, man. I didn't want.
But that's where we have a slight difference.
I didn't want to
of
talk no
opinion.
shit. I would just stay calm. I was like, bro, am I really about to beat this man? This shit crazy. I almost had you. But yeah, no, that we do have a slight difference there. Yeah, I feel like money is neutral. It's more neutral. Money is a
I'm
representation
saying
of
money,
accessibility.
irrespective of the action, is morally good because of its purpose.
Hold on. Let me see what my dog Rim doing. I gotta see what he's doing. I need to ask him about
Salam
this real quick.
Mozamil.
I think
You're
he
saying money is neutral and it only becomes moral when a person chooses to do something with it.
yes, it only becomes moral with intent. Hey Naz, what time is it over there in the UK? No, the kids might be up. I mean, kids might be down. Maybe. Hold up.
But, I say you're wrong, because the purpose of
Yeah, I'm
money
down.
is good, therefore it is good regardless of action.
If
Dono,
I
you down to fight, stand and bang? It's 2:15 MRN.
damn it. My friend's over in the UK at the moment. I was trying to call him. I didn't realize I was calling so late. And if I just gave a genocidal maniac like Netanyahu $1 billion and he used it to kill Palestinians, is that good?
So my question to you is, why do you think money is morally neutral when its purpose is to encourage and enable good?
Its purpose is not to encourage and enable good. Money never had a purpose. Money's purpose
Copy
is
on now.
accessibility. Money's purpose is to be able, pretty much like islands where we choose not to bother those people because if we went over there, our modern sicknesses would kill them. Those niggas over there, they don't use money. They just live off the land. They don't, if anything, doing a trade service, as in doing an act in exchange for goods, that is not money. That is just traditional trade services, things that like we've long stopped doing ages ago. But yeah, nah, I feel as though I feel like that's like
I
capitalism's.
disagree. Money has always had a purpose. Its purpose is to enable efficient trade.
Which is neutral. Because a trade could be the trade to buy some 13-year-old little girls and send them to a fucking island. Or the trade could be buy some black people to send them to a fucking America. It could be so many different things. The trade could be used for many different evils. So it's like money becomes neutral. It's what the person does right when they use it is what whether it becomes a good or bad thing, but also most importantly, I think the most important thing about this, it's about who is looking. Who is looking at this particular person's use of money. You could see a person
Invited you.
using their money towards like surviving and whatnot. They're living check to check and whatnot, and you can see that as
Yeah,
like they're
but
using
here's
the
my
money for
argument.
good.
Money is only valuable when it can be traded with good things. Which weight? As a whole.
Weight class don't matter. Traded for good, it's only valuable when it can be traded for good things. Then why do we pay multiples of millions of dollars to get a nigga hit? Why the U.S. put 50 mil on Maduro head to get him hit? That's a lot of value. 50 million is a lot. That's a lot of money. A lot of value for something so evil. Unless it's good. Let me know if it's good. Because like I don't think it's good. I really don't. Shama.
If the 50 million did not buy anything that was worth having, nobody would want to do something to trade for it.
All right, so here we go with this highly anticipated
Worth having. What do you mean worth having? I mean, this is a person's life.
Would you buy 50 million human trafficking tokens?
So that bears watching here as round one gets underway.
Beautiful kick.
Well, every MMA fight begins on the feet, and that is music to the ears of Alex Pereira, who has found a home for that left hook early.
I mean, that's his best shot, man. We have seen Alex Pereira land this left hook in kickboxing to finish Israel Adesanya, and also inside the octagon.
I see your naps.
It is such a powerful strike, and Pereira is a master of it.
Let's think about it. Let's say that 50 million was not dollars.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Back to his feet.
Oh, body shot.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going.
Dummy.
We march on, 3 minutes to go. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to
What? That's crazy. Damn. Bite my ass up.
Oh, nice body shot.
Damn. Shit. Oh yeah, it is OG Izzy.
Let's say Biden said,
Good shit. All right, went on so far.
That can only be used to kill innocent people. Would that be valuable?
Yes, the 50 million, the value is the 50 million. It's valuable to someone that wants 50 million. And that person is someone with evil intentions. So they're going to take that 50 million and use it towards that. Oh, it don't matter to me. We can run it back.
Condition.
What's the condition again? Hold on, let me pull it up. Oh, the condition?
50 million gift card that can only be used to kill innocent people. Okay.
That 50 million still... That 50 million of money still does exist. That money is neutral until someone buys it. And that value of 50 mil is still 50 mil. Yes, it's a gift card for that, but the money doesn't change. Like I could...
Yes, but the condition makes it basically worthless.
Oh, 50 million to give? No, not exactly. Oh, let me think about this for a second, how I word this.
Money is only really valuable when, at some point, it can be traded for good things.
But if I get 50 mil for doming a nigga, isn't that still 50 mil? Let's put it like this to put it in a little more perspective. If I take that money, if I take, let's say he got 50 mil for a kill, for a hit. I do that bad thing, I get the money.
Play by the rules here as our first round gets underway. Nice 1-2 combination there. Oh, big.
Ooh, but yeah, let's say I do the 50 mil hit job. I get that money. I get him hit, and I take that 50 mil. I donate it to charities and whatnot. That money's neutral. What I did to get that money was something horrible, but then I use that money for something good, which means the money is neutral. The 50 mil is not evil, nor is it good. It's neutral depending on what action is chosen to take with it.
You can't donate to charity something that can only be used to kill innocent people.
No, that's in that select scenario. Yes, in that condition, of that select scenario, yes. That 50 mil can strictly be used to that. But if a person puts out a $50 million hit on somebody and I kill that person, I get that 50 mil and I use it for a charity, is that money good or is it evil? I believe it's neutral based on what I choose to do with said funds. There's no inherent good nor evil with it. I could take that 50 mil, I could kill one person, get 50 mil, take that 50 mil and use it to save thousands of lives. Is the money evil? Is it good? I did take a life.
50 million alone is valuable only because at some point it can be used to buy good things.
Yeah, but you're assuming they're using it by good. What if I take that 50 mil and just use it for another plot of evil? You're automatically assuming that someone's going to take that money and use it for good, or that everybody's going to choose to use money for good deeds. And also, good and bad, that's a little more of a morally odd construct. Like in America, buying a bottle of liquor is perfectly fine. In some countries where they don't promote alcohol or have a religion that's not cool with alcohol, they find that to be evil. You're spending your money on the devil's gin. That's evil. Good and bad is subjective. That's why I say money is neutral. We can't really put a good and bad on it. Like if someone...
My point is, money's entire purpose is to buy good things.
No, not good things.
Its only value comes from that.
But you're not... I don't think you're understanding the 50 mil is still 50 mil, whether it's good or bad. The value of the money has not dropped because I used it to kill someone. Like, we do understand the value of the money is still there. It's still 50 mil. Whether I kill somebody for it or not.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight.
It doesn't lose its value because I'm doing evil.
Pineda's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage.
I get that, but that 50 mil has value only because people are willing to trade good things with it. I'm talking about the value that it has. Good round.
Good round indeed. Good things. Define good things. Exactly. I'm confused what you're saying. Are you saying goods? If you mean goods, then yes. Goods, absolutely. Goods are a neutral thing. It could be goods of 13-year-old girls. It could be goods of fucking apples and berries. Those are two different things. Cool. But if we're talking good things, as in good actions, who would be the determiner of good? Like the alcohol example, that is subjective. Good, whether you spend their money on good or bad, is subjective. Like if a Palestinian had...
No, I mean products that were produced by morally good work that was put in.
Really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Morally good work that was put in? No, the work, the moral of the
services.
But the service could be bad, and the 50 mil is still 50 mil. I'm a little confused. We may need, like, could you explain to me if you understand the analogy with the alcohol? How you say like, oh, good services, or
okay,
good things.
Put it this way.
Bitch. But like with the alcohol thing, some countries we consider buying alcohol to be bad. In America, we consider that to be good and just fine.
There's country X with $50 million.
Is that a good thing?
Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body.
Oh, he is hurting for certain.
Yes, sir.
In this country, there is one very rich person worth $40 million. He does not spend this money on anything.
Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps.
Ah.
Is what he doing morally good, bad, or neutral?
The money's neutral. You have to look at the person, not the money. We don't look at the 50 mil he's got hoarding in the bank and be like, man, he's holding evil money or he's holding good money. No, we say he is a evil person or he is a good person for hoarding the money. We don't judge the money, we judge the person.
Yeah, but his only action is withholding money that he owns.
The money, yeah, you're judging the person. That's like I said, you judge the person in that action. You don't really judge the money. The money has no neutral no neutral good or bad. It's just a means of access to goods and services in a society. Not everywhere, not all around the world.
Yeah, but here's my argument.
Wow. Ah.
Wait, do you think this action of this person good, bad, or neutral?
I believe that action is subjective. I'm not really of
you understand the situation I described.
I understand the situation you described, but I feel as though the judgment would be on the person and not the money. The money doesn't get judged. His action is literally, that is the point that I'm proving. His action is what determines the tilt of whether that money is determined good money or bad money. But who the observer or who is looking at the action is what determines whether that is good or bad in the first place. So it's like a two-layer thing.
How do you judge this?
I still stand on my earlier statement. It's subjective. I can't be the overall end-out judgment of it because it all depends on who you're asking. Who is the observer of the action? That's what it depends on. My moral standard is not the world standard. So I can't even take a holding on that and even say. Like, I could be...
But I'm asking for your judgment, not the people's.
No, my judgment wouldn't help with the argument. With it being subjective, it's basically a question mark of who's looking. If you ask me on it, it's like I find it to be. If I'm judging the person, I find that to be. It's iffy. It's iffy. Because like the person doesn't really spend his money on any wealth and just holds it. He's a little bit of a dick.
You're saying subjective, so you must have a judgment of it, right?
No, I don't think you understand what I'm meaning. What you understand? I'm not trying to be insulted, but we both understand the definition of subjective. That means it's about who's the observer. I can't say for sure on the answer because it depends on who's asking. Like. Yeah, I can't say for sure because it all depends on who's asking. It's like you asking me the good or bad of the genocide of Palestine and Israel. I believe it's a fucking horrible thing. Absolutely. It's a fucking horrible thing in life. But it depends on the observer, not the context of, well, yes, the context, but also it depends on the observer.
Therefore, you should have some subjective position.
But we're trying to make a position on it, and that would make my point less subjective. It would kind of defeat my purpose it would defeat my purpose and my point to put it in a general direction. Be like, that money's good or bad. That would just prove your point pretty much by adding good or bad to it.
Point.
That would prove your
I'm
point
asking
more
for
of
your
like adding it
subjective
to like
point.
being a thing of like emotion for the money. Oh, for my subjective point, I'll be honest with you, I can't really say. It all it all depends on the context of the person. Like, I don't feel hate towards someone that hoards money, but let's say on a small term, on like a regular civilian term, I don't really care too much, not exactly, but
You can
on a
say,
political world,
well, let's look at the context.
but on a political world stage, I believe that's terrible for the economy, and that money needs to be spent and put into
There's a
the
country that has
circulation.
$50 million of money.
Yeah, it's going to come down to who's tougher. You know, when you have an evenly matched fight like this,
I'm not saying go broke, but I'm saying spend
Roll
something,
like Don
goddammit.
Bad.
both of these men have fought beautifully tonight, and both have had their moments.
I'm on your ass,
This one
boy.
person is actively withholding 40 million of that money. This a war. Good shit though.
Okay, he's actively holding 40 million of the money. That's terrible. That's fucking
Take that
terrible.
what happened to me loudly crying face. This simple action of withholding causes a lot of people to not have a job.
Yeah, no, that's fucking terrible. Absolutely. But at the same time, it becomes even more subjective because at the same time, I have to play devil's advocate and be like, he does not
Oh,
have
it's
a
okay,
moral
Nabs.
or God-given order to serve anybody anything. He don't owe us a fuck thing. It don't matter that he live here. He don't owe. Let's go. My first little teep kick KO in a long time. Good fight. What a fucking war. But yeah, it's just like, what was I just saying? I'm sorry, I lost track of thought for a second. That KO got me hyped. But
GG bro.
GG man, 1-1 though, 1-1. I had to get it back in blood.
Sure, he isn't obligated to spend that money, but by not spending it he is causing harm. One more.
Yeah.
A lot of harm.
He's causing a lot of harm, but you only live once. At the same time, you only live once, and it's his free will of choice. That's the beauty of life. It's his free will of choice to not spend that money. Just like it is that country's free will of choice to tax him heavily and do the right thing by making sure some of that money gets back through taxes. If you're going to hoard, we're going to take it through taxes. Or it's everybody else's free will to go welterweight. Or is everybody else's free will to maybe even revolt? I'm not saying this is what they should do, but has happened in history where they revolt and they try to kill or take that person's wealth because everybody is so poor and hungry and stuff and whatnot. And that happens. That's their free will to do that. So it's like, it all depends on who's looking. Like on one side, I can understand a person's right to choose their free will to hoard their money and just hold it down.
Don't owe anybody anything and say taxes at the same time. Those two are in conflict.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Because the rich people in America already avoid taxes, or at least the majority of taxes, through simple loopholes, charities, things of that matter, and all those other things. Offshore bank accounts, artwork, things like of that matter, and doing things like that to avoid taxes as much as possible. But at the same damn time, still hoarding the money and causing harm to multiples of people. They're saying fuck taxes and doing that. It's the government's fault.
Causes a lot of harm, lol.
Yes, and it would be the government's fault or the reason why those people aren't being held accountable or being taxed more. It's more of a governmental fault. It's not really more of a. So like I feel like both can exist. A nigga can say, I don't owe you niggas shit, and also still pay taxes technically.
If something is essential for society, isn't it morally a good thing?
No, it's more of a neutral thing. It's you gotta have it. You gotta have it. It's like having water. Is water a morally good thing, nigga? You gotta have it to live. There is no moral on it.
Bruh.
We're starting out hot, dummy.
Yes, water is morally a good thing. Water helps us live and do good things. Holy shit, can't have one stream without politics.
No. Montemil, I have to agree on that. I have to slightly disagree on that. Water is a neutral thing. Yes, it's neutral because it's something you just gotta have whether you're good or evil. But at the same time, you know, the motherfucker's getting waterboarded. I'm pretty sure don't appreciate water in that time. I'm pretty sure water's being used for evil right there. I'm pretty sure. If a motherfucker get waterboarded, I'm pretty sure they're not appreciating all this extra water. They're not like, thank you, sir. Can I have some more? Damn it. Bitch.
Nah, I can't agree with that. My argument is, humans naturally incline towards good. Wait,
no, humans are not naturally inclined towards good. No, they're not. If that was the case, then niggas wouldn't rape. We wouldn't have rapists in the world. If niggas are naturally inclined to do good, we wouldn't have Benjamin Ned and fuck your face Yahoo. If niggas was naturally inclined to be good, we wouldn't have Trump. If niggas was naturally inclined to be good, being good is a choice. I'm a firm believer in that. Being good is absolutely a choice. It is not natural.
The Vikings used to go crazy low.
Oh! I don't know, Russell Kid.
And Dono's talking about rape. Being good is natural.
No, it's not. No, it is not. It is not natural. I disagree with that tenfold.
If you live in a good society, it looks boring cause everything is how it's supposed to be.
So, what about niggas that are serial killers and whatnot that grew up in normal households, normal childhoods, but just for some strange reason they just like killing rodents, and they just moved on up to bigger rodents than one day killing people and bitches and prostitutes? Like, what about them niggas? What about Jeffrey Dahmer? That nigga grew up in a good society.
Being a serial killer is normal/natural.
But that naturally occurred in this nigga. That is a natural occurrence. It's a chemical imbalance in the brain that occurred naturally.
Nobody would say they're bad. I'm not on either side, but that is a chemical thing.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
Examples disprove what you're saying. Jeffrey Dahmer was gay though.
He was.
Him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by 9.
But that's a natural. I see what you're trying to say, but that is a natural occurrence. His chemical imbalance is a natural thing that happened for him and his natural chemistry. That is how he came together. That is how God put him together. And naturally, he did not go towards good.
Dahmer's condition was natural. We still wouldn't want that in a society.
Yes, because we judge that as bad and whatnot. Cool. But there are some people. Yeah, one more. But there are some people out there.
His actions as bad equals not in tune with our nature. The chemical imbalance was because his mother was doing drugs during pregnancy.
Thank you, Andy. You put me up on game right there. I didn't know that one. Yeah, I don't know too much about Jeffrey Dahmer on like a longer scale. I'll be honest with you. I only watched the TV show and watched some serial killer documentaries here and there, but I haven't did a deep dive into like his upbringing and whatnot. But some serial killers come from like natural upbringings and they just got some fucking tick, and it's always like with the mother.
Chemical imbalance can prove what he did came natural to him.
Yeah, it came natural to him. And you do know there are some people out there that are mentally diagnosed as psychopaths and have never killed anybody. They don't want to hurt anybody, but got help before they could hurt anybody and took medications to keep that shit under wraps.
Say he should have been put away. It means humans are naturally inclined towards good. Does prime Volt beat Curriculia?
No, because then we wouldn't have slaves. We wouldn't have slavery. That's a natural thing that's going on. Well, not a natural thing. That's more of a human thing. But we wouldn't have slavery. Like, I don't mean to pivot towards anything else. Let's not pivot too much. But like, no, humans are not naturally gonna. I don't know where we're getting this inclination from. Then explain Benjamin Netanyahu. Explain Trump. Please explain to me how that is natural human good.
There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't
And
take him long to find a home for that.
he grew up with more than what he needed. He grew up with money. Trump grew up with the access of money, of doing a lot of good with money. Why did he not naturally inclined to do good things with that money? Why did he naturally inclined to
Nobody
fuck
defends
kids?
what Netan and Chump is doing. This proves my point.
But we voted for him. Well, at least this country.
Being landed on both sides here. Oh, the uppercut is clean.
There's some people that agree with what he's doing. No, there's a good amount of people in America that agree with what he's doing.
By Volkanovski.
Those people are weird, but and racist.
And mixing it up beautifully. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for
WTF is WGNG. This country, 45% of people in America are politically neutral.
45% of people in America are politically neutral. I had to check on that one
right hook to the
because I don't know about that one. I had to check a little Google search on that one.
Daniel looks as though there's a cut on his lip.
If you're talking about the last election, then yeah, maybe,
More
yeah.
about politics,
That makes sense. If you're talking about the last election, yeah. Because a good amount of people didn't come out to even vote. They said, fuck that shit.
The reference. 45% sounds way too
Yeah,
high.
exactly. Gibson, that's a way too fucking high. I know a lot of fucking Republicans. If it wasn't for them, then we wouldn't have this shit.
Oh, with a oh, the body.
Yeah.
He's hurt bad. Oh, he gets up. The question is for how.
Boy, are you guys in for a surprise then? I'll believe like 20%.
Oh man, another massive kick lands. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer. Because right now,
Bitch.
How about these two going at it? Oh, a big left hand. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Rips the body there.
that was lightning fast, that right hand.
Nah.
Is low cooking with these combos.
I ain't gonna lie, nah. He cooked the fuck out of me. He sauteed my ass. Good shit, my boy. Good shit.
My goodness.
Can't be mad at you. Won't be mad at you. Good shit. Working the body. Good shit, man. It's good shit. Sharp as usual now. Sharp as usual.
Y'all got any hot takes? GG Dono.
GG's indeed, my
New
friend.
high of
GG's indeed.
45% in U.S. identify as political independents. https://news.gal.up.com/poll/sevenzirofour99/news-hitify-politicals-.
Hold on.
INDEPENDENTS.as. That's from Gallup polls.
Oh, no. Yeah,
In
of course.
2024, this was 43%.
Oh,
Back on
2024.
GTA now rolling on the
Okay.
floor laughing.
Hold on,
It
let me see.
doesn't stop. So yay. There's an interactive graph on that site I shared.
All right, I'm taking a look at it right now. Just give me 1 second. I gotta read this.
Most of y'all people in the US don't even want no part of any political side.
Hold on now. Don't do your laps just yet. You gotta give me a chance to read before you
I would
say
most
that your statement is
people don't
100.
FK with Chump.
I like to check multiple sources before I confirm anything. I like to check multiple sources.
Gallup polls is the most credible source.
It can be the most credible, but rich niggas got money. Not saying that it doesn't hold weight, but you have to check multiple sources. Corruption is running them up. You have to check all sources. And also, more importantly,
I'm one of the people who will agree with whoever I'm hanging out with because I don't care and don't want drama. Mending heart.
I understand
Well,
that.
you can, but here's the thing. This one source is being used by a ton of sources.
And Fox News is broadcast upon multiple TVs across all America and broadcast about multiple sources all around, and they are not 100% reliable. Not saying that they don't have any reliability.
All right, man.
I'm just taking a moment to read and check sources. I'm still reading
Do your thing.
the original one. I'm still reading this before I even check any other sources. I like to get the full details before. Like, I don't like to just pull up something, look at a graph, and be like, all right, that's
What's
enough.
going
I
on
like
with
just to read the
America
whole
and
thing.
Greenland? Is NATO not a thing anymore or some? At wrestle_kid N2Q chump wants a big toy.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oh, wait. I'm looking at it wrong. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Yep. Okay, that's making sense. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Yep.
BRB.
Boom, boom.
Wait, we finna invade Greenland? That's so dumb. WTF.
I can tell you exactly why this is. I can actually tell you exactly why this is. This makes perfect sense. But I'll wait till he gets back. But and long story short, particularly the silent generation, the 1946, like born before 1946, that makes sense that you have an even amount. Back when America was good, yada yada, good, air quote. From 1946 to 1964, that's when America's kind of booming. Civil rights era, kind of good, ain't really get bad. It makes sense that it'd be in the middle. Generation X, 1965 to 1980, the crack era started in. When did the crack era start? I'm pretty sure the crack era started in the early 80s. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. It either started in the early 80s or early 70s. When did the crack era start? Okay, it started like early 80s. Okay. Oh, let me go back to that. Okay, yeah. So wait, and also I need to know when did the war in Vietnam start? I need to know that also. That is important also. When did the
We
war in
should do a
Vietnam
Royal
start?
Rumble watch along, Dono.
Maybe one day. Oh, okay. Okay. Hmm. Right there, 1965. Right there, 1965 is when we got more direct. Yeah, I just need to finish this thought, y'all. I'll hop right into the next match. I just need to finish this thought because it's an important thought that fits in this little debate we're having here.
I'm back.
Perfect. Good. Give me 1 second. I got my full almost. All right. 1965. Boom. Bet. That makes boom, 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 boom. All right, bet. I got you. Here's the reason why these political leanings got it all thought up. The silent generation, people born before 1946, The demographic
Lindsay, you think prime
for
gold beats
Republican.
current daily
Well, I'm gonna
top
turn this down a
Toro?
bit so I can say this real quick. All right. So the demographic for Republican and Democrat was 37 Republican, 32 Democrat, 30
No,
neutral.
stylistically
Cool.
top Toro wins.
Baby boomers from 1946 to 1964. Republicans 34%, Democrats 32%, neutral 33. Cool. These are times in the U.S. where things were kind of looking fine. There was it. Everybody trusted in their government. That is a key thing. Everybody trusted in their government at this time. Had great trust in them. Generation X, 1965 to 1980. At 1965 is when the U.S. decided to put more troops into Vietnam and be more directly involved into the Vietnam War, although Congress and other people disagreed. Well, actually, Congress disagreed a little later on, but although the people disagreed with the war heavily and protested against it. So that makes sense that someone would feel neutral towards the Democratic or Republican. They're like, neither one of y'all are helping
Why you
trying to
pulling that
stop this
Milo
war.
Walker shit
He
on
don't
me,
want to have to
man?
go to war and have to die for this shit. Cool. And then also, so we go from 1981 to 1996. Oh, and also that Generation X, 42% was independent. But millennials, 1981 to 1996, 21% Republican, 24% Democrat, 54% neutral. The reason why I believe that is because of the crack era, ruining people's lives and whatnot, arresting people and all that shit. People didn't have faith in the government. The killing of black leaders and whatnot, like Huey Newton at the age of what, 21? Very killed very young. Malcolm X era, that dude got knocked off, not by the government assistance, but not saying like these people matter to everybody, but it did create more distrust in the government for certain communities and whatnot, which would make sense why people want to go kind of neutral on that. So, like, yeah, it's just like a bunch of government stuff to make people feel more in disagreement with it. And also, the Vietnam War did not end until when did the Vietnam War actually finally end here? The Vietnam War didn't actually end until 1975. So it's like they had a 5 year brief period of like calmness until we got right back into the fucking government bullshit. And then for the last generation, then I'll turn the thing back up and then we can continue the match. For the Generation Z, 1997 to 2007, 19% Republican, 27% Democrat, 56% neutral. We got a lot going. I don't know when niggas started speculating that Bush did 9/11, but that is one of the things that people were in disagreement with. But then also some people were disagreeing with the Iraq War in general. There was a
I
good
don't
amount
like
of
crack, I
majority of
just like
America
how it
that
smells Hulk
approved of it
Hogan in
because
the
of 9/11
80s.
at the moment. But after it dragged on for a bit and we ain't find these weapons of mass destruction, people were kind of really against it, pushing people more towards neutral because the Democrats aren't trying to stop the war and the Republicans aren't trying to stop the war. So fuck them both. That's kind of how that goes. And that is my initial response to that particularly. But I would actually want to add in one search. I'm going to do one quick search. I didn't get a chance to hit multiple searches because I want to get back to the stream. But I'm going to do one quick search real quick because I'm curious of this. What is the current political standing for Democrats, Republicans, and Independents right now in the U.S.? Okay. I'm talking 2020 this year. I don't want to see Gallups did show up, but I don't want like I might have to reread it. Maybe it does have this year because I'm looking for this year's pretty much report. Come on, Jesus, get out of my way. I'm trying to. I shouldn't have to log in, bro. I'm not trying. Oh, that's because it's New York Times. Fucking donkey. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Okay, let me read the gallows one more time because maybe they got it for this year. Because I'm looking for this year's standing, not an overall. Okay, okay, okay. I want to see how much. Okay, 45 this year, but I want to see how much is the Republican and Democrat Party. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, there it is. 27 each, then five. Oh, okay, yeah, that math adds up. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, 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 that adds up. Okay, now I'm done reading that. I'll turn this back up. But now, what I wanted to say about that right there is that I feel as though the reason why independent is so high in America right now is because Trump united people off of bigotry and racism and all that other good shit. The shit that's been in America for a long time that has not yet been cured. It's just been satirized and made funny. So, pretty much he gathered up on all of that fuck shit. And now that he's doing wild shit with the ICE shit and then also doing wild shit with the Venezuela shit and the Greenland shit, now that he's doing all this wild shit, people that were former Trumpies are now no longer Trumpies, but they don't want to go to the Democratic side because one, they feel as though they won't be accepted. I can see why one would think that. After all the mean words said. But also mainly importantly because they don't want to accept that they can disagree with this with Trump's movements and all this other fuck shit, but they don't want to accept that gay shit nor that trans shit. So they identify the Democratic Party as like just strictly that. They don't want to look at any other policies. Just like if it's trying to accept that gay shit, then we ain't with it type shit. And that's just like their own thing they got going on. So that's why they go independent. Really? Okay. But yeah, that's why they go independent. Trump is ramping up on the bullshit, and they just don't want to pick a particular. They don't want to go towards the Democratic side. They're too. I don't know.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Can you see my messages?
If you said something, I think I may have missed it. Or no, I don't think I seen it. What did it involve? Did you cuss? I was wondering why you said bro. I was like, I don't think I said anything.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Changing the position.
Diaz gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Well, why you gave me a breakdown, but the bottom line is the same.
No, it's just your statement was like, oh, Americans don't even know.
Americans don't FK with either political party.
But I'm saying the problem that you're doing right here is you're making a blanket statement without adding a bit of nuance to it. You have to say why that is. That's like saying black people don't really function well with white Republicans. And just keeping it right there is like, you ain't gonna explain why that is. We ain't gonna add some nuance to it and kind of explain that. It's like I'm not a fan of blanket statements. Pretty much, I kind of like. That's why I don't like making blanket statements.
I don't need to say why that is because it's irrelevant to my point.
Bring back the point.
Adding nuance wouldn't do anything.
Adding nuance does everything. I don't do blanket statements. Blanket statements, they fall apart. They fall apart when you add into the small details of everything and whatnot. And if it's not 100%, how could you say it's 100% true or true truth and justice and all that other random jazz? If it's not absolute, then is it true?
You said, so why the country voted for Trump? I feel like saying why something is to any point just makes the point better.
Thank you.
If not, you're just saying something into a void basically. My point was, most people in the US don't even FK with either political party. The why doesn't matter.
No, the why does matter because the statement you said most people don't fuck with either political party, that statement is updated off of 2025, but You're not basing it off of how we voted for him, how much of America voted for him. You didn't mention vote stats, nothing like that. You just mentioned it based off the Gallows' current standing of where they stand. Is the standing based off the votes of the last election? Is the standing based off of identification? If it's off of identification, then that kind of like it muddies the water a bit. But if it's based off of a standing of a vote, that kind of solidifies the statement of America voting for Trump. Although there's other ways of getting a nigga voted. A nigga doesn't have to win the most amount of votes to become president. Strangely.
The Gallup polls in 2024 show 43% identifying as independent. That's when the election was.
That's identifying. That's not voting. Search up the poll elections. No, the vote totals and whatnot of the last election. That would narrow it down a little more. Because a good amount of America didn't vote.
If you don't
That's one thing I do know.
With a political party, do you really support it?
No, you just choose not to identify. You choose not to have your political identity out there. Or to even choose any side. Or you just don't give a shit.
Smash this dude.
I can't believe he's still standing. That shot made it perfect. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Big left hand lands upstairs.
Oh my goodness, what a right hand.
Now touches him with the left.
I know like 300 people who didn't vote though. Or, you don't like either party because you don't see them as representative of your values.
Or you just don't get into politics. It could be that too. Someone could simply just not be into politics. Not that they give a damn about either side. Not that either side represents them. They just don't give a damn about being represented.
Block that punch.
You know, some people just listen to entertainment, music, movies, and all that shit, TV shows, and they don't care nothing about politics, and they only care about the entertainment of their news TV series or whatever the fuck that's on. Some people really live like that in America.
Saying the majority of Americans aren't into politics and don't vote.
No.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now.
I say America has a history of racism and sexism, and for some strange reason, they thought that a black woman was going to be able to beat Trump in the ballots. A woman, but then also a black woman against a white male. They really thought that was going to work. That is the reason why you see, oh, I'm independent, I'm not going to even jump in this shit. But that's also the reason why I told you, look up the vote totals for the last election. That will make it more accurate on what the America actually thinks and how he got voted in. You're asking the identity of these people. You're not asking the actual vote and what we actually did. You have to search on that.
It's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
Watch the end of the 5-minute stanzas you will ever see from a fighter. Rocked him multiple times, unable to get him out of there, but came pretty darn close.
He did come close to finishing the fight, but he didn't get it done. Now,
here's what I think.
To try and stay patient.
I hear what you think, but I do heavily suggest just searching up the vote total between Trump and Kamala, or Trump and Biden and Kamala. Just search that up, and that will literally narrow down this whole argument. You'll see what America voted for, or what they didn't vote for.
Identifying with a political party is a better metric.
Well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
No, but the subject matter of what we talk about is what we voted for. We're not talking about what we are. I said, why did we vote for Trump? And you said 45% of us are independent. Americans don't even, know. I don't want to misquote you.
100 million of Americans voted, but just under half of them don't identify with a political party.
We knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that.
Yes, that's if. But all you got to do is search it up. I'll do it for you. I'll tell you what. After I knock this dude out, I'll search it up. I'll clear this whole thing up. Because that's just an if. All we got to do is search it. We'll know. We ain't got to wonder.
now. Oh!
Gotcha.
Seminal blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook.
Go down.
Landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
And another strike block there, so a good job keeping his hands up. Obviously, they are up to protect that cut. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk.
Sit him down.
He can't even stand.
Oh, big ground strikes continue to.
I'm sorry, gotta get you out of there.
Hungry, eat a Snickers. 65.3%. Y'all.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen.
65.3%.
And once he got to the top, he started to land.
That would equal 37%. Yeah, 35. No, 37 point around 37%. So pretty much that kind of chops the statement down. 45 feels a little bit higher than 37. Now we're chopping it down a bit and we're narrowing down the actual number of it, who actually voted for this, at least on that part. But yeah, 37% of Americans not voting. It also aligns in alignment with
34.7% of your population voted, while 43% of them identified as independent. Can you say the entire country voted for Trump?
Yes, by not voting, you indirectly voted for him.
So.
Yes, I can confidently say that. By not voting, you indirectly helped either person win, whether it had been Trump or Kamala. You helped either person win by not voting. Like when people say, "Oh, for the people that didn't come out in November, didn't vote, I hope this is what y'all wanted for." People be saying that online and whatnot.
Analysis of consequences.
Indirectly, not voting helps whoever
if you don't
wins.
like Trump or Kamala, you're voting for Trump. Ain't work that way.
Yes, no, it would work that way. It depends on who wins. It all depends on who wins. If Kamala won, you not voting helped Kamala win. If Trump wins, you not voting helped Trump's win. It's in my statement. Whoever is the winner, that is who gets the most help by people not voting. It is subjective, based on who is the winner.
But you're analyzing the consequences, not the intention of the person. Y'all should have a podcast.
But you're more assuming the attention. You're assuming the attention of the people. You're assuming people don't care. You're erasing the fact that possibly, like, maybe they don't want to vote for a black woman. Maybe it's not that they don't care about politics. They just don't trust a black woman to be in politics. Maybe they watched the latest Charlie Kirk episode and just thought to himself, you know what, he's right. Black women don't have the intelligence, nor the drive to be able to do a job as good as, you know, a white man could. So, you know, maybe I won't vote this time. I can promise you. Some people really feel that way. They don't fuck with black people, or they don't fuck with women. But I can promise you, if we have another election, I can promise you that when you look at the voting polls and you see who votes, I can promise you you'll see a lot more people vote. You vote for an independent. That's what you do. In my opinion, you vote for an independent. Vote for who represents you both, or do your God-given right as an American, or not vote at all. If you don't want to get involved, yeah, don't vote at all. But at the same time, these are the consequences of your actions. If you choose not to vote, this is technically your fault. Whatever happens is your fault. Not that you wanted it, but these are the consequences of your actions, of your negligence.
According to your logic, even if you vote for an independent, you're voting for Trump.
No, because if that independent fills in what you would like in a candidate, you can vote for who you like if they fill that role. Because you're implying it as like you have to vote for one of the two. I never once said that in none of my arguments. I said you have to vote in general. You should vote in general.
Wouldn't say it's the fault of the people who didn't vote. It's the fault of the people who did.
But the people who didn't vote, I feel like, is just as fault as a proxy. Like basically saying, like, if your vote, let's say hypothetically, let's pretend like this is not happening right now. Let's
Here's
pretend
the
like
thing,
Trump
if you're
wanted to
voting
make
for a
like,
third party that just causes Trump to win,
that's
you're
you
saying that's
assuming
like
that
voting for
Trump
Trump?
wins. That's you automatically placing him as the winner. Do you not remember the statement that I said earlier? Or do we all remember this? I said, whoever wins, if you don't vote, it benefits them. In this case, it's Trump. In a hypothetical future, if it was Kamala Harris, then it would be Kamala Harris. Because you didn't vote, Kamala Harris won. Because you didn't vote, Trump
Rhino getting a
won.
little
Either
too
way,
excited.
it's your
Yeah,
fault.
and you not voting for anybody also doesn't count for Trump the same way.
Because he won, he is the benefactor. Do you understand? That is the point. Because he won, he is the benefactor. If Kamala Harris won, she would be the benefactor. You not voting is your fault that she won. You not voting is your fault that he won. Do we all understand? I hope that we all understand. I don't think I'm speaking too crazy here.
Yeah, and if you vote for a third party is the same.
Absolutely not. Because I don't believe in that. I believe in
You're
third.
voting for an irrelevant party that has no hope of winning.
An irrelevant party that has no hope of winning.
By proxy, you're causing the most dominant party to win.
What about Zoran Mondani? What does he identify as exactly? That goes against all tradition of America? What does he identify as? I'm pretty sure you know about Zoran Mondani. What does he identify as? And how did they feel about him when he ran for mayor from the jump? He had no following. He was a third party. No following. But he went around and he worked towards it, talked to the right people.
He's a
Next thing
social
you know,
democrat.
he's getting a following. Social Democrat. Social Democrat ain't never won in this
I
bitch.
say we all just move to Canada.
Social Democrat ain't never won in this bitch till now. That's something even the Democrats went against. Even the Democrats wasn't fucking with this nigga. And he's technically Democratic. But he was a third party choice at one point. But those people that put their votes into him changed and shifted the way. Would you say in the beginning when he was only 2% of the vote that if you were to vote on him, that'd be a third party vote and it'd be a waste? Did those votes become a waste? Because I don't think they did.
You're saying that a person in New York who didn't vote, voted for Mondani.
No, I'm talking about you said if a person votes third party, that they're basically throwing their vote away. That's what you said. You said if a person votes third party, they're basically throwing it away to whoever's the two dominant ones. He was third party. He won. The votes weren't thrown away. They served a purpose. You can vote third party and not vote Democrat or Republican. You can pick a third option. I'm 1,000% down for that. That's very democratic. That's very American. You gotta have hope. You gotta have change. Give your vote to the person that earns it.
I'm just using your logic that you applied to not voting.
Yes. In that case, yes. If you don't vote, it helps the winner. Now you understand
If
it.
not voting in the presidential elections means you voted for Trump.
I never once said, oh my God, Masamel, please stop putting words in my mouth. I never once said they voted for him. I said it helped and benefited them. Please, bro, please quote me correctly, man. Just quote me correctly. That's all I ask. I never once said that's voting for them. I said it benefits them.
Okay, benefited them.
Okay. Well, yeah, what point were we on? I'm sorry, Andy's got my attention. Bitch.
By that same logic, by voting for a third party, you're benefiting Trump.
Yeah, that's if that third party doesn't win.
Should play a round of Fortnite Battle Royale fastest.
Wait, no. That doesn't mean that third party doesn't. No. I said if you don't vote, you're benefiting Trump. Did I not say that? At what point did I say voting third party is benefiting Trump? If there's a point where I said that, please elaborate for me, because I never once said that. I feel like we're in debates. You have to quote me directly. I feel like we may be getting some things like confused here. Never once did I say a third party vote would benefit Trump. And never once did I ever say a third-party vote was like not voting. Never once did I say that.
Yes, and if you vote for a third party that can't
Same thing. You're actually voting. You're using your God-given, not God-given right, using your civil right to actually impact the voting. You made an impact by voting nonetheless. Actually, no. You make an impact without voting too, but yes, you made an impact by voting. You chose a candidate that fits for you. Like, at that point, you pretty much, in a way, and I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, in a way, you kind of, in a way, shaming a nigga for picking a candidate that they like. Like, you basically, in a way, saying you have to pick Democrat or Republican. There's no other party. That's dumb. Shit has to have change. Shit has to have change.
That tells the political class that there's a lot of people who don't feel represented.
Oh man, the blood is flowing now.
I did already mention that earlier. I said not voting creates an impact as well, because it benefits the person that wins.
Oh, big left hand there.
Good round, good round. And yeah, they're trying to stream snipe me. Boy, I see you, boy, I see you.
Okay, so why would you then say that all the country voted for Trump? Clearly that's not true.
If you didn't vote, you helped. If you didn't vote, my point is, if you didn't vote, you help whoever wins. If the other people that voted, the majority is over Democratic, then in a way, you can combine the Republican votes along with the non-votes, and that kind of, well, actually, no, you can't total those two together. Not voting plays an effect in its own, pretty much. It plays an effect in its own verse, pretty much. Not voting has an impact to help whoever is the winner. Picking third party is your personal democratic choice.
But if you voted for a weak third party, you didn't help.
That's your opinion. It's not about helping. It's about picking your vote. That is an American thing, to be able to pick the person that you want to choose to represent you best. If you feel like this independent person represents you best, isn't that what we wanted?
What you're saying.
No, that is not what I'm saying.
I can't vote for people who don't represent me.
Yes, you cannot vote for people that represent you, but at the same time, you can't be like, but at the same time, you can't be like, oh man, I really hate what Trump's doing and whatnot. Then the question would be, why didn't you vote? Why didn't you vote? That's what we fall into question now. Like, that person can't complain. That's the point I'm making. They can't complain if they never put in any work towards voting or even making an impact. In a way, whatever happens is your fault. It's on you. You could have stopped it with your vote. Maybe. And if you voted third party and that person didn't win and it seemed inevitable they would lose, it's not your fault if whoever wins. You didn't vote for that. Nor did you sit by complicitly and allow that person to reach power pretty much with like your lack of initiative.
How could they have stopped it? By being the 500th person to vote for Kanye?
No, I'm talking about the person that didn't vote. The person that doesn't vote could have stopped it.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he escapes. He got out.
Wow, that is great submission defense.
And he is back up to his feet. All right, so the big storyline in this one.
The person that doesn't vote didn't vote because they weren't represented.
I know you'd like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here? What?
Or they just didn't care about politics. There's multiple nuances on that. Or they just didn't want to vote for a woman. I mean, there's that too. They didn't want to vote for a genocidal maniac, and they didn't want to vote for a woman. But this is the part where we always are going to end up disagreeing on, because you don't want to add nuance to it. You say nuance isn't important in certain things like this. I feel as though it's very important. Details are extremely important.
stepping all the way across to get that hip toss. Now look for him to start chasing down a submission.
No, Andy, where you going?
Winding down in round 2.
Great submission.
Good fight, Andy. Good boy.
And the horn sounds on round 2. Back to the stools we go.
No matter how you look at it, my initial point, that the whole country didn't vote for Trump, stands.
If you mean the exact statement of the whole country, of course not. Of course the whole country didn't vote for Trump.
Popcorn.
Yeah, good fight indeed, Bad Pain. What's good with you, Bad Pain? How you doing, big dog? But yeah, the whole country, absolutely not. I agree with you 1,000%. About 30-something% of the country, yeah, for sure. They did though. They definitely did though. But if you mean a literal state as in the whole, of course not. I thought that was like obvious from the jump of the whole conversation. There wasn't the entire country. Oh no. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't see that coming.
He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Because the whole country didn't vote.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart.
But then now we're misusing the term whole. A portion of the country didn't vote. You gotta be accurate.
That means not everybody in the U.S. defend Trump's actions, which makes it immoral.
Especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger.
And against the nature of the people of the U.S.
But that doesn't change the money being evil. Like, you can't put it like, Monster Mill, I would encourage you to find someone, like, have this debate with another person. I'm pretty sure you're going to get the same result. Money doesn't have an initial emotion to it. Money doesn't have an emotion to it. It's a neutral thing. It's not, no. Goods and services, yes, but good in general, no. Like, you're giving a lot of grace to the human spirit. Like, racism wouldn't exist if we were just working like that. Racism wouldn't exist. Rapists wouldn't exist.
Yeah, I can't agree with that. Pain.
Bitch.
What's up, G?
No! Oos. No. 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 Ah.
Humans naturally inclined towards food.
No, they don't. I might have to just respectfully agree to disagree to that. Because if humans naturally inclined towards good, we wouldn't have evil people in the world. Like, that makes, for me, at least in my logic of understanding, that doesn't make no sense. We wouldn't have evil people in the world if humans naturally inclined to good. There wouldn't be Trumps. There wouldn't be Benjamin Netanyahu's. There wouldn't be Jeffrey Dahmer's. There wouldn't be, well, Jeffrey Dahmer was a particular situation. Now, that was close. That was tough. That was tough. Great game, man. What's good with you, Ghetto Truth? But yeah, I just have to agree to disagree on that one, because it's like, no, bro. Certain people in this world wouldn't exist if we were naturally turned to good. If we were naturally inclined to good, and then, like, that just, a lot of stuff just wouldn't happen.
You're saying horses aren't naturally inclined to run fast, cause some horses are fat and slow.
You're comparing morals to a physical action, Montemel. You can't match those two. Those are two different things. That's a physical action to a moral.
How y'all doing tonight?
These are two different things, bro. The analogies don't even match up, G. We're doing all right. We're just having a small little debate about money and human nature.
I'm comparing based on general rules and exceptions.
Then could you explain to me how the evil people of the world are created? If they're naturally inclined to good, how does that happen?
You're looking at like one person in a 1,000.
But it's not absolute. I think that's where we have a problem here, Masamil. I believe if it's not absolute, then you can't say the statement. If you say the statement, you got to say nuance to it. You got to add in a some or most. That's what I do with my statements. I never say absolute statements because of that reason.
How many good people exist?
But they naturally sometimes are pieces of shit due to having money. That's the big kicker. Some of these rich niggas grew up with money and they naturally became pieces of shit. They had the thing that's naturally good. Why did they not do a naturally good thing with it?
Let's agree to disagree.
Yeah, no, yeah, I already agree to disagree because, like, no, G, that's no.
This ain't going anywhere.
But you still have yet to explain those people. You're just like, oh, they're the anomaly. But you said naturally they should go to it. And you said money is good. They have money. Why aren't they doing good things? Why are the most evil people in the world rich? Why is that? Like, can you at least explain to me why they are the exception? And why does it happen that they have money while being the exception?
Naturally, some people get born with one eye.
So you're just saying it's a chemical, so you're saying it's a physical thing, it's a chemical defect.
Naturally have two eyes.
So you're saying none of these...
The Rothschilds. Like what?
So you're saying some of these rich people are just born chemically imbalanced. Is that what you're saying? That they're just born chemically imbalanced, that they're not natural, that none of them grew up regularly healthy, and the only difference between them and me and you is that they grew up with money?
Looking at a few people at the top. The top 1%.
No, but that makes the statement not absolute. You would have to add some or most. You would have to say most humans are inclined to good. That is what you would have to say, not all humans are inclined to good. That is a problem I'm having here. You're using absolutes. I don't do absolutes for that reason.
1%, you're looking at a fraction.
But that's not absolute. That's not guaranteed. If it's absolute, it's guaranteed. It stands through all. It's like the sky is blue. Well, not the sky is blue. You know, sky can change colors.
Millionaire, there's hundreds of thousands of normal everyday person.
Yes, but that means it's not absolute. Like, you do understand what I'm saying here. I'm not saying your statement can't be true in any means. I'm saying you're saying your own statement wrong. You're saying, oh, all humans are naturally inclined to yada yada. No, I'm saying take out the all, say some, say most. That makes more sense. Because there's a lot of humans out there with money that prove you wrong, that the money is not naturally good. There's evil people that were born into money that do evil things that should naturally be good, grew up with natural health conditions. You could say it's the 1%, but all I'm saying is take the absolute out of it. It's not absolute. The statement is not absolute because there's things that contradict it.
Let a group of people loose on an island, they gonna work with each other towards good.
I'm sorry. Wait. I don't know if you heard of this study, but that reminds me of a prison study where they took...
Once again.
Thank you, Murder. You understand it. But that reminds me of an experiment that some people did. That reminds me... Do you know the prison experiment where they took 30 normal people, had some of them be security guards, and just watch over some people and how they abused their power naturally without any inclination to do so? How they did evil and abused the other prisoners? Did you hear about that experiment? How they naturally did no inclination. They naturally did this and abused their powers and started abusing the prisoners, who were normal people, not even actual criminals. Normal people like them.
That ain't even analogous.
Oh, he's got that arm tight now. He's starting to get it in there deep.
Arm
still not out of harm's way yet. Look at all the pressure on the arm. Oh, looks like he might...
They did a series on Netflix, I think.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done.
No, that's not an analogy. That's an actual experiment showing you that humans are not naturally inclined to do good. That's not the main goal of the experiment, but actually the main goal of that experiment was to show that when humans are put into authority figures and whatnot, they have a tendency to abuse their power, which means they have a tendency to not to not do the naturally good thing. Self-preservation is a very real thing.
What's this study? Started killing each other off for none lol.
Wait, mention what you talking about, Murder. I gotta pull up the study. Murder, do you know what study I'm talking about? We're taking the civilians, making them like prison guard leaders and having some of them be prisoners.
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Well, I can even mention another study. What about the mask study of how humans act differently when they're under a mask? That shows they're naturally not even going to choose to do the naturally good thing. I'm not saying all humans are evil. Fuck no. I'm saying, actually, no, I said from the jump. Being good is a choice. It's not a natural inclination. I know niggas right now that say they're the most solid people ever. They are pieces of shit.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
All right, so look at that, a cut.
Oh, fucking dickhead. Yeah, it's hard for me to fight this fucking. Fight back, mama, fight back.
Many, if any, tangible things in the world are inherently evil or good. Medicine on its own, I guess, is good, but it's useful.
That's basically what I'm meaning, Gibson.
I see why that happened.
Yeah, that's what I'm meaning, Gibson. Things have a lot more nuance and just a lot more subjectiveness to it than saying something's inherently good or bad. Like, it doesn't exactly work like that in life. Life is far much more complex.
Here's what I think of that study.
Oh, you found it? Oh, great.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible.
Right, it's not black or white, there is gray area.
There you go. That's basically what I'm on. There's a lot of nuance in life. I don't believe in absolutes.
You're putting someone in a position of authority in a situation where they look at other people as bad.
Yeah, that punch was blocked.
No, they never told them to do anything. They never told them to hit them, abuse their power. They never told them to do, just because that's automatically assuming a person would just do evil with their authority job.
Like that's common sense.
What do you mean? They know they're regular people, though. They know they're not actual criminals.
Yeah,
that's what's a part of the experiment.
People are prisoners.
But they know that they're not. No one told them to hit them, abuse their powers, or nothing. They never said pretend to be a prisoner, a security guard.
Did some bad thing. They chose to look at them as bad. Technically, all they did was give them authority over them. Is that right?
Yeah, literally.
Let me check.
All they did was give them authority. They never told them to be bad. That's the point I'm trying to make. They never told them to be
It
bad.
was basically an act and they started killing each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout.
I'm not, and once again, I'm not saying humans are naturally evil. No. My main statement is that being good is an active choice. It is not something that naturally occurs to people, because some people only be good to please others around them. If you be good and do what's societally good, then you won't get abandoned from the pack. You won't be shunned from the pack. That's pretty much what it's more about. It's about kinship. Like, if I just went around doing whatever the fuck I wanted without any care about anyone around me, I would be shunned from the pack. I would be lonely. That means you won't survive and you will die. Self-preservation. So some people are really walking around here dead-ass psychopaths thinking about killing people, but never do it, because the right thing to do, the good thing to do, is to be good, because if you do the bad thing, you will be shunned and let out.
It wrong. Morbid curiosity is a thing. Sometimes people just want to see what happens if they do something they know they shouldn't.
Yeah, some people got that.
Students who were assigned as guard were told, "You are guards. Your job is to maintain order."
Yes, you can maintain order, but You do realize what that the abuse or whatnot, that doesn't.
The college students who were assigned as prisoners were told, "You are prisoners. You must follow prison rules."
Yes. And how do you think they got to the abuse? Like, how do you think they got to that point? Let's take it step by step. What's next after that? After they're told that, what happens? You understand the job title. You understand what they're supposed to do.
So
Just
you're telling one group that they must maintain the order. Right, maintain order, not to abuse. They just give them basic guidelines and then they abuse their power.
Thank you, Gibson. That's what I'm meaning. They're taking it a step further. They're doing a bunch of shit they're not supposed to do. That's where the evil comes in.
All while knowing it's not real, lol.
Yes, there you go. Yeah, that right there, Major. There we go, murder. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Right there. That's the biggest point. While knowing it's not real.
Let's say if all prisoners tried their best to follow the rules. One of them made a mistake.
So you're saying they only got abused because they broke the rules? I'm pretty sure that wasn't it. I'm very sure that wasn't it.
This person because that's their job.
He's got that jab working, nicely done.
Their job is to keep the order. It's not to abuse the power. We're saying they abused the power knowing that this shit wasn't real.
Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point this into the octagon and they were going to fight. Did I believe them?
Do you think there would be some enmity between the guards and the prisoners?
Bitch ass nigga. Enmity.
You can be the perfect prisoner and break some rule by accident.
No, you can still get abused whether you break the rule or not. I feel like you're assuming that a person. No, I feel like you're assuming that a person following the rule. Did the study say that they broke a rule and then got abused? Here's the thing. If a person breaks a rule, you're here to enforce it. When they abused them, they didn't say, well, I had to do X, Y, and Z in order for them to listen. I had to do it. They didn't excuse that. They didn't say, this is what I had to do. They didn't tell them, this is what you got to do. There's multiple other ways to handle things. You can simply just talk. We know it's not real. You could talk and the prisoner could ignore you, and then you don't have to put your hands on them or nothing. This is an experiment. You know it's not real. So you don't have to even do any of that. You could literally just let them do whatever the fuck ever.
Probably fine. One prisoner broke some rule by some innocent reason. The guard did something to do their job. The prisoners felt some way about that. And then it just spiraled.
Bitch.
Power shots landing on both sides.
That makes sense to me.
Bitch ass nigga. But do you recognize that the level of that they don't have to do anything physical to them, that they were never required to do anything physical to them, correct?
Rules to the best of their ability.
But you do recognize they never told them, put your hands on them. They never directed them to do anything evil. If it was naturally incurred for me to do the good thing in my heart, then I would never put them hands on them. I would never abuse my power because I know it's just an experiment. But because it's not naturally ingrained in human hearts to just do the good thing, and the good thing is more of self-preservation for some humans.
Final seconds of round one.
Wait, hold on. Bitch, I knew it. I knew it. I just had to get that one right there real quick. I just saw a head kick coming.
Tell me this, Dono, if you're told to maintain order, and you see someone breaking the rules, what do you do?
I tell him, hey, stop doing that. And if he says, hey, fuck you, I'm not gonna do anything about it because I understand that this is an experiment. You have to take a note that this was an experiment that everyone knew, Monty. You have to take note of that. That even leans more towards people not choosing to naturally do good things. Yeah, I put myself in their shoes. I'm not abusing people. I'm not doing that because I'm choosing to be good. I know good and bad is a natural choice. And also, I'm not doing that because this is just an experiment.
By accident, the person comes and tells you, hey, I don't want to see that happen again. What do you think of this person?
It doesn't matter what I think of this person. We're talking about morality. We're not talking about what we think of that person. We're talking about abuse. We're talking about something other than what we're on right there. It's not about.
It matters what you think.
No.
It don't matter what you think.
We're talking about the morality of what a person would do.
MFS died because someone said something. How can you be saying that?
Yes, in this experiment. Wait, hold on. Jesus Christ, this nigga's popping my ass. Hold on.
That just fools my brother.
Strong roundhouse kick there.
Yo, I'm back.
Ah!
You have a group of 10 people perhaps. Them 10 people aren't all the same.
Yes, they aren't all the same, but the experiment is to see what they naturally would do.
They gonna feel some way about it. That can cause the spiral.
I think what you're getting confused at, I feel like when you think of an authority figure, for some strange reason in your mind, you think an authority figure has automatically means that they should do whatever means possible in order to enact justice.
Wait, what are
that person necessarily doesn't have to do that as an authority figure. Like, if a mayor or some shit don't have to come in my house and whoop my ass to get me to follow a certain rule, bitch.
If two people are on the same rank, one of them says some shit about the other, they gonna feel some way about it. That is perfectly rational.
Big shots raining down.
That's perfectly rational, but that's not in your job description. It's you're basically justifying abuse. You're justifying someone abusing their power. The problem that we had is the fact that they abused their power and took liberties that they never had.
Set the two groups to fail.
The experiment basically proved what I was trying to tell you. Oh shit, damn it. I ain't gonna lie, I almost slapped this shit. Almost. God damn it.
The experiment is a conceptual failure.
It does prove human nature is naturally not inclined to do good. Just because you're an authority figure does not mean you have to do bad. With your thought process on this, you will automatically assume that because a person is an authority figure, that they not only have the power to do bad, but also have the right to do bad if they feel disrespected and or slighted in any way. You as an authority figure, you're supposed to have maturity and emotional intelligence to be able to handle a little bit of shit talking, a little bit of words. That is how corruption kind of runs rampant in the U.S. Some people get their feelings hurt and think, I feel some type of way. I'm in power, so I'm going to abuse my power because I can. That is not naturally good. Abusing your power is not good. Including your ego into your job as an authority figure is not good.
Oh, that's how it's done. He blocks the shot and then delivers the straight power.
No.
My G, you can have the mental fortitude of a monk, you can still lose your shit.
No. That may be in your world. No, not over here. I believe you can have true emotional intelligence and truly never lose your shit. I believe it's very possible. That's what enlightened people do. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think
good shit.
That's pure bullshit.
And that's what you think. And that is how you live. I live in a world where enlightenment is a thing and it's something that you should probably study. It can give you a lot of peace in your life. But then again, that is another religion.
play guys
I
to
believe the
run with
Buddhist
their
religion
trauma.
definitely has
I've
some
seen
things
it with
going
you.
on.
So ye.
Acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal
Yeah, no, that's just what I lean on. We just got a slight world difference view on that part. I do believe in enlightenment. I do believe a person could be 1,000% happy in the most blissful, joyous feeling in the world and be homeless. It's very possible.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
believe a person could
referee
feel
Herb Dean is
1,000% happy
this contest
in their
at 5
dying
minutes, 19
days,
seconds of the
in
third
the
round.
final moments,
Declaring the
and
winner
being pure
I think
enlightenment
that's
bliss.
bullshit.
And I believe that's very
Entitlement
possible.
is a scam.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear.
Enlightenment.
After a knockout like that, I need to take
Yeah,
it to
that's
the
your opinion.
I mean, this is what
You're right to you have your right to your opinion. For sure, for sure. Can't be mad at you, won't be mad at you. But nah, yeah, there's a difference of opinion. And also, one thing I like about enlightenment is there's no heaven or hell. There's no heaven or hell with it. You don't have to worry about all that shit. It's just another
Man,
body.
how long have we been at this shit?
Long time, boy. Long time. It was a good talk, though. This is great talk. I've enjoyed this thing thoroughly. Although I got animated here and there, just know I'm not mad at you or anything like that. I just get like that during debate. Sometimes I get a little animated. Like, you'll know if I'm actually mad. It's just more like there was times with like slight frustration, but it's just like, nah. I love a good debate. Honestly, I love discussing about stuff like this over a long period of time because I learned new things. I've learned a lot from this conversation. I
Oh
learned.
dude, that just proves my point, D.
Oh, you're hilarious, Massimil.
Well, what a venue this
But
is
yeah,
for
nah.
MMA. We are underway right here at Scotiabank Arena
If you think
in
that proves it,
Toronto,
if you think it does.
Great punch landed with so much power.
But yeah, no.
And now leather being
I like
thrown on
eternal
both
peace in my
sides.
life.
Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots.
All I gotta say is
And
Buddhists
also
ain't never had to kill nobody to prove their religion.
target in the attacks.
They ain't never had to kill nobody to get down. Although there's a radical for every religion. I'm pretty sure there was
Well,
some
just
Buddhists that was
because
getting
we
down,
really
knocking
were
shit.
having a reasonable conversation.
Last man standing. We're just getting started. And
No reason for any person to get animated.
Nah, I get animated when I'm passionate about anything. Whether it's negative or positive. I get real animated. I just get real passionate.
No feeling out process at all. From the moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Diaz is bleeding.
But
Wow.
we did, and that's okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You might have two different versions of definition of animation. Well, animated. Turn them over. Turn it off. Yeah, no, we got two different definitions of animation. You might roll me away. Hold on. I gotta piss. Hold on, hold on. Ah! Jesus Christ. I had to piss like a racehorse. Alright, hold on. Let me look at the comments again. I may have missed something. Alright, bet. What am I looking for? Oh, vape. Oh shit. I think I'm gonna wrap this bad boy on up. It's been a long one. But yeah. Good talks, good talks. I think I made I don't know if Rob was gonna give me a chance to try to hit that Grandmaster or not.
Calf actually hits like a truck. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. That's exactly what my intention was. Thank you.
Been a very enlightening, insightful stream, FRFR.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Welcome back. Hope you enjoy this enlightening, insightful stream.
Here we go. Just missed with the left there. Straight right is there.
I told you my Darce is dirty.
Nah, that Darce was dirty.
I've been telling this MFS to host podcast, but he lazy with
Ah!
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou.
Oh my God, what a sloppy fucking hook.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ, this same combination. No, how did I get caught with that?
And back to his feet.
Oh my goodness.
Hook attempt now blocked though by Diaz.
I mean, these guys are letting it fly. What a pace that they're fighting at.
It. Ooh, what a guy.
The body with the kick there. Oh, another massive kick.
Stay sharp.
Big, straight left. Kick to the body by Diaz. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Diaz is swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent.
Wow.
Saying, nah, we need a co-host and a setup.
Well, that's
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I'm on your ass, boy.
Dirty Nan co-host.
Dirty man co-host, nah. My cousin just hit me up tonight and asked me what we was doing. I was like, shit, we can do it tomorrow. We can do it anytime you're ready, cuzzo. Y'all like Rob. Y'all done heard of Rob before.
Lands a quick jab.
Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here. Oh, blood dripping now from the lip. Nice body kick there.
Oh, big elbow.
Yep, but no. No, don't run.
Oh, that's big.
It would be better if you did that shit on a portrait mode live stream.
I was
There's
thinking
more
about that.
people there.
Just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying,
No, portrait mode.
He gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw
Yeah, nah.
punches.
That thing ain't gonna be figured out no time soon. I do not have a functioning computer.
By doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Jesus.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you
Bitch. Please go to sleep.
stoppage here?
Please go to sleep.
All right, so there's the horn at the
Damn
end
it.
of the round. He got knocked down just before the horn, so he'll walk back to his corner here.
I don't want to fight
See
this
if they
dude.
can get him physically, mentally back into the fight.
I don't like the way he's fighting. I don't know what it is about it, but I don't like the way he's fighting.
Some of the highlights. It must feel pretty
I don't know
damn
what
good
it
to knock
is.
a man down like that.
It feels good.
But yeah. Because he'll come over tomorrow, we'll probably
Round two is underway.
enough. I need like a stand or something. No, I don't necessarily need a stand. We're gonna figure
He
it out.
fights like he has permanent beginner's luck.
That it allows him
Honestly.
to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at
Ah.
two, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that.
Same combination.
Fantastic cardio.
Go ahead, throw it again.
He did a great job of blocking that punch.
Mm-mm-mm.
You don't really stand.
No,
You take a head
we're good.
like
He
this.
doesn't know this is dangerous.
Toughness to even
No, he does know.
Oh, he gets back up. The question is,
Bitch. bitch.
At
Get knocked
Mosinolzig
stiff.
at 2,939. Yes, a podcast would be lit. Fire, fire, fire. The axe kick is essential for that.
Absolutely.
Essential for what?
There's nothing more exciting than a knockout
Oh
in
my
sport.
god.
You don't see it anywhere
Yeah, let me schedule with my cousin tomorrow, see what my cousin doing. We're gonna make the first podcast. It's real fucking loose,
In a
man.
bit.
We just gonna get some fucking drinks, get a couple shots, smoke, just gather around and have fun with this. Wait, no, now I remember. I'm finna take my little mini vacation. I mean, I could do it then. Get out of the house for a bit, do the podcast over there. Yeah, no, that sounds like fun. I'm gonna get it figured out. Definitely something that my cousin hit me up about tonight. Yeah, we're gonna get it figured out. Definitely for sure. Twice a month. The month ain't over yet. The month is not over yet. But shit. Alright, boys. I'm gonna get ready to move over to some good old rivals. Let that shit stress me out, because I don't know how I fucking streamed, but this was a conversation. Engaging conversations kept me streaming this long. So if y'all ever want me to stream damn near 4 hours, just talk to me or try to debate with me about something that I have interest in, and then I'll just be stuck there until it's over. Like, I won't end the stream till the conversation is done. I just know me. It's just I do like engaging conversation. But either way, damn, I'm sweaty. I'm gonna open the door, let this natural cold air flow in for a second. I'm fucking sweating. Hey, y'all know how I gotta do it, man. I appreciate everybody that stopped by. Drop the like, drop the comment. It all helps in the long haul to help us reach 1,000 subscribers. But y'all know how we gotta do it. Y'all stay safe. Y'all take it easy. Don't drink and drive. Don't kick no puppies. But most importantly, keep God in your life. Fuck boy. Later, Monty. Appreciate the conversation. Good seeing you again, mellow man. And good seeing you again, Nabs. Welcome back, everybody. Hope y'all have a good night. I'm going to go over the Rivals. I might stream it, might not. I don't know. We're going to see. But y'all have a blessed one.